Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west.
I.S.U.P.K. Trinidad and Tobago under Commanding General Yahanna. We will be live on the streets. 91.9 FM. Every Thursday from 7 p.m. Hosted by Captain Zawapyala and Officer Maskwayak. I.S.U.P.K. under Commanding General Yahanna. Live every Thursday night from 7 p.m. on the streets. 91.9 FM.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone west. Everyone.
Yo,
Lock. I've been eating pot belly, greasy face, Glock heavy. Feed the safe, talking shit, do not tell me. I don't wanna see that hate, all that shit do not help me. I'm just trying to plead my case to the most high. Pray I see the gates. I was about to Cancun, but we just got the house instead. Covered all of them payment, and now she got the bobblehead. Looking at me like dinner, she said she about to gobble lead. Pointing beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow lead. Pointing beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow it. Pack my bag with essentials, I can't forget the hollow tip. Niggas losing they mental, and Satan come demolish it. Niggas all on they menstrual and get the whining like a bitch, just like iron, they rust. Niggas trying, they luck, keep it real. Everybody out here lying, save us, steady raising dead. They was out here lying, then dust. Niggas on my head, so the brotherhood is a must. Any hood, I be riding with my brothers that I trust. Know I'm good, cause they slime with their fingers on the clutch. Money piling like I'm trying to make it stack in the rush. One west to the death, and that ain't even enough, cause I'm coming back. I ain't never done with that, going ahead and spread your lies. I'ma let you run with that, wanting me to spread the thighs. I ain't having fun with that, nigga, hell no. Then she wanna chop it up like a lumberjack. Got some exes popping up, trying to run it back. Want me come and hit the hole like a running back. If the Lord take a soul, ain't no coming back. On my soul couldn't fold like 100 racks. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga.
The full Nicky on my waistline like a big nigga. No limit, I'm a tank, close game, hit different. We focus on who around, not concerned with who's missing. My boots digging, never been a house shoe. She don't like it, but she love me. I can tell when she want me. Tell, then I zip the body bag like a onesie. I'm dropping every day, let my feel clumsy. Through the pain, but we don't find shit funny. I know enough that I don't know shit. It's one thing I know this. Never bite the hand that feeds you, never lend a whole shit. We don't want half of the world, man, we coming for this whole but shit. In the world, I was known to pack bags like a road I'm trip. In the den with the lions, I be living this in real life. Ain't everything, but you gon' lose your soul, that's a real price. Getting led by a coward, I don't know what that feel like. Black on black toes to my head, I can't kill Christ.
I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas. I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas. I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One west to the death, no lie, little nigga.
We're ready now.
All right. Yabachin Shabakatum. Yahanna Tabashim Yahshai. To all the brothers and sisters, I.S.U.P.K scripture breakdown, Washington, D.C. I.S.U.P.K on the command in Yahanna, straight out of Harlem, New York, 1 West 125th Street since 1969. Be teaching the truth about the Bible. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real Jews. Christ is black. The Most High is black. All the prophets of the Bible are black and Latino. And the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. Right. All right. So if anybody have any questions, raise your hand. If there's any questions in the chat, type them in. The brother gonna get it. If he miss it, just retype it. We're gonna get them in. You could call your questions in. We have a number as well. Officer Bakwash is gonna put the number up on the screen. We also have you could text the number, text your questions in. If you know anybody in the class, type them in. If you're in the class, raise your hand. All right. Go ahead, Bakwash.
Okay. So we was talking before class and
what's this? Sometimes I throw shit away, no. You're gonna be trying to save these heathens in the kingdom, man. Sometimes he just gotta go. He just gotta go. It's excess. Excess. It's just excess. It's called culling the hood. You get the point? It's called culling the hood. Go ahead.
So like okay, so we was talking about like how boys men once upon a time was in school, but then they was traders and whatnot, and they understood that.
You ought to control that mic. Could you mute them?
Concert.
Yeah, just go ahead and meet them until they get themselves together. All right, go ahead.
So like they make music like Let It Snow for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
They understand Christmas is you know is a pagan holiday and whatnot, is against the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
And so what's the line, the limit as far as slavery, where we're forced to do it because this is not our kingdom, this is our captivity. If we have a slavery and we have to do things that's not really accustomed to the
Gosh, what you asking me? You want to buy a gift? You want to sell it?
not lots, sir. So like
you're missing unwrapping the bow and tie.
No.
The bow. Yeah, I mean, what's going on now?
So
to Wab over there. No, right? No, you just go ahead. Let's get to the class. All right. All right. That's something you could do afterwards on downtime. All right. Go ahead.
So what if someone like works at a restaurant and they serve pork or seafood or whatnot, and they know that we shouldn't be handling it or even eating it?
Okay. Does the law say you can't handle it?
Dead pork flesh. Yes.
What does it say?
You'll be unclean.
What does the law say?
Get it, sir.
That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. That's another class I want to do. I just need to really figure out the focal point of the research. I do think as Black people, we don't understand the difference between the law and what is logic or common sense. I don't think we get it. I don't think we understand it at all. And I think because of the lack of understanding of it comes the arguing with the police, or not understanding how, if I do this action, in your mind, you may calculate, well, this might be a ticket or a misdemeanor. And that's at least, 6 months or 2 years or something. But you don't understand how the oppressor thinks and what is lawful according to his law. You get the point? Like, I think we really miss that part of it. And it not escalates. I'm not saying that's why things go how it go, but it could ease some of the suffering and put us in a better situation if from young you learn the oppressor's law. And I'm not talking about what to do and what not to do, but how the law works. Learning how the law works is, it could change everything, how you interact with these people. It could change everything. And there's always a point where most of us seeing videos is like, why don't they just shut up? Why don't they stop talking and just take the citation or fight it? As a people, we look at what's right in the situation and think that's law. And that's not how law works. You could have a totally right moral standpoint, a totally right logical standpoint, and statute something, section something in some backward law in Indiana might say none of that shit matters. You get the point? Like, I think that's so whenever you go in, especially with the Bible, see what the law says. Don't start the conversation without establishing that. Because from the time you read it, somebody might be like, oh, let me see, that's what it says. Oh, shit. Well, then I don't have a leg to stand on. Because what they think the law says is not what it says in the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. They don't understand it. Go ahead.
This is Leviticus chapter 11 and verse starting at 7. And the swine, though he divideth the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Or their flesh ye shall not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch.
Right.
They are unclean to you.
Right. So the swine, you're not supposed to eat it, and their carcass, meaning what?
The dead body.
Their dead body, you're not supposed to touch it. Could you have a pig as a pet? You saw it. You ask yes.
Karoka.
Yeah, good guess. I definitely try to catch him, man. I definitely try to catch him. He's like, hold on, pig as a pet. What the fuck you talking about? Yes, nigga, I'm walking that big old ball. Listen, I want to see my pig versus your pit bull. Let's see who the fuck gonna win. I got my money on the pig, not the big porkers you see in the farm. I'm talking about a good old rough one tusk motherfucker. He got one tusk,
The hairy
one old hairy snout. You see who gonna win, right? You could have a pig as a pet. You cannot eat it. You get the point? You can't eat the damn thing. You can't touch its dead body. So now, if you can't touch its dead body, what does that mean? You could pull it forward a little bit. Yeah, that's good right there. Go ahead. You feel how it slide back?
Yeah, just a tad.
Yeah, go ahead.
So like, if you can't touch a dead body, you can't slaughter it.
No, that definitely was I could shoot it in the head. They have a big old bolt gun they used to shoot cows in the head with, them big old bulls. They put their head in a vice and they come with a big bolt gun, pow, and bust the head. You know what I mean? And for the record, a pig is very hard to kill out. You hit that shit with that mallet, he just started running. So there's something about how that shit built. It's you had to hold him and bleed him. All right. What does that mean about it? Go ahead.
Definitely can't eat them.
Yeah, we talking about the dead body. What does that mean?
Shalom, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
Oh, shalom.
Shalom, man. Yep,
you can't buy it. You can't purchase this pig.
You're still missing it. Come on, Yasha.
It means you can't. There's no handling with the carcass.
You can't handle the carcass, so think lawful. Good.
Can't bury it.
Go ahead.
You can't butcher it. Like
there's something called gloves, Akim. There's something called gloves. Y'all ever heard of it?
Come on.
Some of y'all put them on your nether regions in your past life. They call latex gloves. There's something called gloves. You get the point? There's something called the coroner suit. That's the best way I could describe it. You know the all white jumpsuits? You put one of them goggles on, you put a mask on your face, you put one of them the hairnet cooking thing on, you covered, and now you could go handle that thing. Are you touching it?
No.
All right then. It's the law. The law says now if all of y'all was my lawyer, I getting stoned in the kingdom because y'all saying, well shit, he touched it. I'm getting put to death for handling this pig with gloves. You get the point? You got to understand the law. The law says you can't touch it. Am I touching it? Or is the glove touching? The glove is touching it, which is precisely why the glove was created. It's a barrier. You get the point? Go ahead, Izan.
You can't touch it, but would you still be unclean because you're around it?
No, because you ain't touched it. You get the point? You ain't touched it, which is, it's to his context. His context is, if you work in an environment like a restaurant that, they serve pork and you already talked to the supervisor, it's unlawful, it's this, it's that. Our law, it's law. This is what's said. And you now have to work around or within the confines of the law. It says I can't touch it, which means, okay, is that pork? If possible, let me work on some other side of the line. I think that's what they call it in the kitchen when you're a chef. You on a line, a certain line. Let me work somewhere else. Let me work in prepping the onions and stuff like that. Let me work in something else. If I have to do it, gloves. Gloves. You're a chef. You ain't eat anything. You surely ain't tasting it. Who's tasting it? Whoever is the head chef. The head chef, he had a check to see how that tastes. You just cooking it up, boom, boom, boom. That's that. If that's your slavery, and that's all you have to do right now, nobody's going to make you walk out of the damn kitchen because of pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. The law says don't touch it, don't eat it. That's what it says. Don't touch it. Don't eat it. How the gloves sound? Plaps, plaps. And you pour on your suit, and you ain't touching this thing. You preparing it. You dressing it up nice with the little, garnishes and the little plant and the little twig and the little piece of garlic and make the plate look nice and festive. You doing all of that shit, but you not touching it and you're not eating it. You finish with that pig, you go by the bin, and you proceed to take that glove off. Or you can have somebody else take it off for you. Or whatever. You find a way to do the shit. There's ways you can pull the glove off, hold it in one, boom, you never had to touch the actual outside. Throw that shit away. It's the law of it. You get the point? The law is this is that thing. You get the point? And which is again, it goes further into how Esau's law operates, and we really don't understand his law. Even the language of the law is not written in regular modern language that we would understand. It's even worse if you're in the UK or some British colony. Is heretofore and hence therefore and nevertheless, and you don't know what the fuck they just said. Nothing. Go ahead, Yasha. You might need the mic on.
It's like I wanted to add on to that. When they use the tool, to cut the meat in slices, but they don't they don't clean that because they mix it with other meats like beef or chicken. I know that's cross-contamination. Wouldn't that whole kitchen be unclean?
Okay, so you asking you asking in terms of if you work in there or if you buying?
Buying there.
No, if you buying, you're not seeing nothing back there. You don't know. You're imagining this thing. If you understand what I'm saying. What you're saying is a totally plausible scenario that they're not washing the cutter. Is it possible they have two cutters, one for pork and one for non-pork? Is that possible or no?
Possible.
It's possible. I'm gonna tell you how much it's possible. The vegan community is probably the next biggest mafia after the LGBTQ. I halfway think the vegan is no, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that because I don't want to offend anybody. But that vegan community done put so much pressure on these industries that they come up with vegan recipes, and it works for us because of a lot of the vegan recipes or people who have allergies, they come up with recipes for them. Like a lot of people are allergic to shellfish and shit like that, which is what you were saying, the cross-contamination in times past. They would still, I'm Toa, brother. Toa, that does water. They would still develop the allergies, and that's how they knew about it. They come up with whole new, clean, vegan recipes that works with our law. You get the point? Okay. But you as a consumer, do you know for sure that they, frying everything together? Are you seeing that? Okay, so then you really, nothing wrong if you want to go back to that extent about it. But brother, give me where's this eating the shambles? Give me that one. Give me 1 Corinthians 10 and 25. Right? And you actually, this is a question I even asked God. I remember this. That's how I remember this precept. Hold on. Yeah, give me 1 Corinthians 10 and 25. You grab it, Yasha, once you got it.
Okay. I got it, sir.
Quickly.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 5.
25.
Right. Got it. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 25. Whatsoever is sold in the shambles that eat, asking no questions for consume.
Hey, I read it one more time. The commas is throwing you off. Read it one more time from the top. Just read it.
Kano, sir. Whatsoever is sold in the shambles that eat, asking
okay,
no.
You see the that eat you're saying?
Okay.
Don't put the inflection on it. Just read it.
I don't sir.
Mm-hmm.
Whatsoever is sold in the shambles that eat, asking no questions for consignments.
Okay, let me read it back to you. Whatsoever is sold in the shambles that eat, asking no question for conscience sake. Are you getting it now or still no?
I get it, sir.
What does it say?
For
Come on, let me hear you.
I would say I wouldn't think too much into it.
Into what?
Into that thought, sir.
Of what? You break it down now. Come on.
Come, sir. I would say do not think too much in that thought between them. I think cross-cutting with different meats.
Okay, I'll take that. Anybody else? Izan, I'm gonna come to you, Shepard. Izan?
Just so you so like I guess in shambles meaning that like you really ain't, not that you don't have a choice, but
say that last part again. Say what you said first.
The shambles.
The
shambles meaning like you're like down on your luck or something. You're like,
well, it said whatsoever is sold in the shambles. Okay, you might want to look up what shambles are. You might want to look that up. Shambles. What is shambles? What is shambles? Look up shambles. That might help you. You could check the Bible dictionary too, if anybody have one. All right. Anybody else have questions online? Just type them in. Raise your hand if you're on the stream.
a place of mass slaughter or bloodshed.
A place of mass slaughter or bloodshed. So what does that mean? If it's sold in the shambles. I'll come to you. What does that mean, Izan?
Sold in the market. This meat is being sold where,
but it's mass slaughter.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean? Like, okay, is this a place that only sells veal? You know what veal is? Veal, of course, I think is unlawful to eat. But is this a place, veal, modern veal? Is this a place that sells, prime Angus beef? That's the black one, right? The black bull, right? Then is this a place that only sells them expensive goats, like what we saw on that farm down there in Texas for the Passover, the pretty ones? You all didn't see the pretty ones. The old nice ones, the kids wanted a pet. They didn't know that I was planning to curry that joker. They wasn't selling those because those are a special breed of goats that have a coat that's brown, almost like this, almost a brown like this, and white. And their hide, their fur, or the hair is not like the other ones. It's real. The thing look like a petak. It don't look like something to eat. But they feed them different, keep them different. It's a real, fine looking animal. It don't look like, okay, we're gonna put this thing to death. Is the shambles a place that is, just for that? That's what I'm asking. What is the shambles?
It's a meat market.
So anything is cut and sold there.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is a place, it's lucky. Yashi, you wanted to say something? Go ahead.
I was going to answer that.
You was going to say that same thing? Right? So now read the scripture again with the shambles. All right, whoever is reading. Or somebody else could pick it up real quick, all right?
Verse 25.
Uh-huh.
Whatsoever is sold in the shambles that eat, asking no questions.
That eat. Meaning, eat that. That is he always written that eat? The way he's reading it sounds like you're saying whatsoever that eats in the shambles. Like whatsoever is sold in the shambles that eat. It's whatsoever they're selling over there, that eat it. Or eat that.
Come on.
Go ahead. Keep reading.
Fine.
You'll need to get a book out. See, look how fast my book loads. See? It don't spin. It's just there. You'll need to get a book out. Hurry up, brother. 10 and 25. Whoever have it, read it.
I got it.
Come on, quickly, brother.
Come. Whatsoever is sold in the shambles that eat, asking no questions for conscience sake.
Right? For conscience sake.
Right.
Right? Your conscience is telling you, boy, they ain't back there frying ribs with my damn McChicken sandwich. Oh, look at this. Oh, it just got pork juice all over this shit. Your conscience is killing you. And that causes you to kill yourself. Your mind, if you don't control it up, you create scenarios where you just be a bug out there. You just be a, what's calling people who go germaphobe. You know what I mean? They walk outside, they had to put, alcohol on the door. They had a, you ever see people at the crosswalk and they push the button with a toe? And in my head, I'm like, well, motherfucker, after you done put the bottom of your foot on that because you scared of germs, what about me? What about the little child going home from school? Your conscience now starts to create shit in your brain. Huh? You end up like Trump saying they sabotage the pool. Oh, they went in there. He said there's a whole 180-foot slit along the wall of the pool. He said they cut it with a knife. Who did it? Aquaman? Who went down there and cut that shit with a knife? 180 feet. Cut a whole sheet of paint off the side of a pool. Arc. Your conscience is just, what the hell is going on? So it's saying, you go to a meat market. Is that beef? Give me that. Even if it's standing right next to a piece of pork. Well, of course, not literally. But you can't care none about that shit. Huh? You can don't ask nothing of it. Whatever is sold there, of course, lawful. Go ahead, eat it. Don't care nothing about it. If you're the consumer and you're worried if they're using the same zasaw on a piece of fish or catfish, thank the Lord. Give us this day our daily bread. Get the point? You pray that prayer every morning, Lord allow. And thank the Lord for this piece of salmon here that I bought in a store. They sell shrimp and lobster and catfish. This, unfortunately, is the only store for 100 miles. And this is what I have. The Lord is with me. I'm not going and buying catfish. You think the people who buy catfish care if the catfish touch your salmon? You think they're going in there and be like, okay, I'm getting this catfish, but that old nasty, clean salmon. No, they don't give a damn about that. The Bible is telling you for your conscience sake, just whatever is sold in the shambles, just eat it. Just get it and eat it. You get the point? You're not going and buying anything unlawful. You're buying the lawful thing. But you don't go in there and become a health inspector. You're washing them knives. What about that? What about that cauldron back there? You'll drain it after the. Did you drain it? Nigga, go eat and go home. You get the point? Don't do that. And once again, this is universal practical knowledge. Like we're not like Esau, the Jewish man who is a total nutcase when it comes to this. Don't understand the Bible, the spirit of the Bible. They don't understand the spirit of the law. They don't get it. Right? So you in a situation like that, there's a way to do it, most everything and still have a slavery and still eat your food and still, do most everything. There's a way. What you want to do is just every brother come to class, ask for counsel, stay plugged in so you'll always have power. That's all. That's the best way I can say it. Stay plugged into the source so you always have power. What was that you're trying to play there? Okay, no sweat. Go ahead. You got to go, Yashi, on that question? No sweat.
I'll make two things real quick. Gentleman Hyman saved my whole psyche because I used to go to Jersey Mike's and the person in front of me always was getting a pork sandwich. Right? And they slicing it right there. And I'm like, man, he gonna put my turkey right on there after he ain't gonna wipe it down. And I actually asked the person before I heard this, I used to ask them to wipe it down.
Well,
You know
listen,
what I mean?
listen, you didn't know no better.
I ain't
You did
know no
nothing
better.
wrong.
But
You know,
stop.
I would have just went somewhere else. Why not just go somewhere else?
Because they wiped it down.
You know, why not go to DC Mike's? Why not go to Jersey Mike or Boston Mike's? You know what I mean? Go to Atlanta Mike's. Yeah. Make Mike's up yourself. Hell,
Oh,
shit.
God.
Shabbat Mike's. You get the point? Go ahead.
But when it was heavy when you said that your mind to create a lot of things. I learned one of the heaviest things I had to learn with that was when you misplace something, stop thinking somebody stole it.
I still think somebody steals shit. Okay, what y'all see. One of y'all took that motherfucker until I check the tapes, until I check the cameras. Go ahead.
Oh, that was his side because 9 times out of 10, I would find out later. I just put it somewhere.
Okay, and even that suspecting somebody took it is a learned behavior. It comes from growing up poor. Growing up poor means that your environment is also poor. So you don't misplace shit because you paid money for this shit. You take care of it. So if it's missing, somebody took it. Some other poor motherfucker took it because you a poor motherfucker that steals shit too. Oh yeah, y'all get quiet there, huh?
I said, we.
You'll get quiet, huh? You'll get quiet on that one. You'll start to ball your head. You'll start to eat. You'll start to look all over the place. That's why it's like a reflection type thing. But it comes from the oppression. It comes from the oppression of being Black and Latino and being, just at the end of everything, receiving less. The oppressor, he misplaced something. What does he go do? Go buy another one. That looked like my shit. Somebody could have stolen from them and say, yo, I had one just like that. Shit, man, that's nice. I'll I'll misplace mine. I bought me another one though. Because they have disposable income that we don't have. We really live on edge, but it's so normal for us. We think it's normal, but that shit is not fucking normal. You get the point? That shit is absolutely not normal for us. Like everything, our ways, some of our culture that we think is Black culture, it's really oppression. It's oppression that we normalize because we, the Lord's chosen people, we're very resilient, we're very creative. The oppressor facing the same thing, he'll just kill the whole village out. He'll kill the whole neighborhood over the shit. And that's just that. He shoots up a school because a girl tell him no. Could you imagine, there was Kid Rock and Kiss and Guns N' Roses was singing about adultery in the way how our artists do and somebody steals his girlfriend? That happens with us all the time. Brother steal your girlfriend or some shit. We don't go shoot up the block over the shit. We go find another one. The girl tell him, can you go to the prom with me? I'm sorry, Cody. I'll be sick. No, man. And he shoots up the school over that rejection act. They're not able to deal with things like we would deal with things. You get the point? They're not able to process why these things are happening. They're not us. So when you look at some of our customs that is damn near like every Black and Latino family you grew up, this is just common. It's common because of oppression. You get the point? So we good with that? You get the point, Bakwash? So you working in there. They got to bring shrimp in. Just glove up, cover up, do the bare minimum. And there's so many tools now because again, there's the LGBTQ community, the vegan community, and the Jewish community, and they all have very strong preferences and dietary needs that they have a economic power to make shit happen. You get the point? There's so many tools and stuff you can hold stuff down and cut. You don't even know how to cut the thing no more. There's a bread slicer now. A fucking bread slicer. You put the loaf on the thing, you set the thickness, and you just move that shit back and forth. You don't have to hold and saw and shit no more. You ain't got to do that. There's a whole thing. You just press on an onion, and it cuts down into slices or cubes. You get the point? Like, it's so much shit now because of the necessity. I say necessity is the mother of all invention. So you look at the law, you see what you cannot do, which means there's a whole lot you could do. You get the point? Go ahead.
So like if I could add to the question, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it started from Kiki Palmer, but I went into, I don't like Boys and Men. I never thought I wouldn't like Boys and Men, but it's because, not because they sing, but it's because they were in the truth. And then afterwards, they went and made a Christmas song called Let It Snow. They made it right around Christmas time. And I was like, artists have the option to, I don't want to sing this song.
I mean, okay, I wasn't around, so I don't know how much of in the truth they were. I really don't know if they was in the truth. They may have worn all black for a season and swept the floor. But I don't think they were ever Officer Wanye. You get the point? I I can't remember hearing that. They were, this is a time again before the internet, I believe in New York or Philly, and the work the brothers did on the street was so groundbreaking because it was, you never see nothing like that before. And people would gravitate it because of the strength of the UPK. Even today, most brothers and sisters come in because they see a strength that you don't see in the world. It's uncompromising, don't care, saying what it is. So I could ask, but I've never heard the cat from Boys to Men, he was at camp one day and he ran. I've never heard that. I heard they was in class. That's what I heard. I heard they was in class. They used to come to the school. I can't say there was in the ranks. I can't say that part. Maybe there was. I don't know. You get the point? In other words, don't get them motherfuckers too much credit. Don't get them too much credit. Don't put them in the lane with you. You get it? But they will never say, hey, Shapat got some hot music, man. You should go check him out. They'll never put you in a lane with them. You get the point? You fuck up. It's a lot. From me to you. How's that for a white Christmas? You get the point? What else we got? There's
a few questions, but this question is on topic.
All right, I might have to save that for the end. Go ahead, though.
Kind of. Is young man Chris from Judah says, Cap, if I can, this makes me think about halal. We're not allowed to eat sacrifice lambs or sacrifice meats.
All right. No sweat. I'm glad you asked that question. Go back to 1 Corinthians 10. Let's get 1 Corinthians 10. Good question. And these questions are good and appropriate for you brothers, because these are things you worry about, especially when you're very young in the truth. You're trying hard to not run afoul of the Most High. So you asking these little things that somebody else, I'm not saying other people in truth, but just people in general in the world who might be around will not think about, or they'll look at it like it's trivial. Like, why are you worried about that? But that's absolutely where you should be worried about when you're coming in. You're trying to find your feet. You're trying to know, okay, is this okay to do? Is that okay to do? What should we do? Especially living in America that's so heavy into holidays and, the customs around holidays and food around holidays. So that's a very good question, all right? Where we at? 1 Corinthians 10? All right, give me, hold up. Yes, I'll tell you where to start.
If I could,
please
think about that. Since Monday, we've been getting an influx of pure haters.
Oh yeah,
a whole ton of people just coming on here, just trying or thinking they doing something by saying a whole ton of this and that. So
just let them haters come out. I stood in the corner and was ducking batteries trying to read. And I'm not talking about the AAA batteries. I'm talking about the big C and the D batteries. Trying to read that. So you all want to come in here and type shit up, type blow, click away. Click away. I had a duck a comment yet. But I remember them batteries. I remember them batteries on 7th and H. I remember that shit. I remember a nigga grandchild in the camp with a brick. General Katama tell us, any loose bricks, put them in the camp after that shit. Because the bricks on the sides, there was a time, Mark, on the other side, bricks was loose as shit out. Nigga, pick the shit up and doing this. Go type, nigga. Type. I don't care. I stood down bricks and shit. We was in Baltimore. I think he asked Captain Now talk about this shit. We reading you know the camp in Baltimore is in that little space in front of the mall. The elevators is in the back. Brother, a brick came through between the reader and the speaker, just under the banner. You see where the banner stops? Not on top. Came through there. When we look up there, ain't nobody up there. A few weeks later, a dude who was heckling the same day, who we think it is, his whole hand is in a cast from up here to the thing. I said, thank the Lord. We for sure knew it was him. We didn't have no damn proof, though. But, brother, listen, I done seen some shit, and been involved in some shit. Go ahead and type. I welcome all you haters, all you Nebraska haters, you Montana, you Utah motherfuckers, type away. Chimp, listen, I'm chimping out. Come see the chimp in the circus. Come on. Go ahead and type away. I ain't got no problem with you all. Y'all listen, get some drinks, get some popcorn. We're gonna be talking about your white ass tonight. All right, let's go. Let's see where we are. 1 Corinthians 10. Let's start at 14. All right, I'm gonna try to go through as quick as I could. Let's start at 14.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore, my dearly beloved, flee from idolatry.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 15. I speak as to wise men. Judge ye what I say.
Right? You say, listen, flee from idolatry, brethren. Right? I speak to wise men, so I know you all understand what I'm talking about. That lets you know what? The idolatry there's a context of it. He's speaking about it in a certain context. You get the point? He's speaking about fleeing from idolatry in a certain context. Flee means what? To run away from, right? So are you supposed to be like, oh my God, halal? You get the point? He's speaking to wise men. So what are we talking about here, really? What are we really talking about here? Keep going.
Verse 16. The cup of blessing which we bless,
mm-hmm.
is it not the communion of the blood of Christ?
Mm-hmm.
The bread which we break is it not the communion of the blood of Christ?
Of the body of Christ.
Of the body of Christ.
Go ahead. Keep reading. Go ahead.
For we being many are one bread and one body.
Mm-hmm.
For we are all partakers of that one bread.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, Israel after the
right.
flesh.
So what is that saying? He's talking about the communion, meaning we one community in this thing here, right? And remember when in the that Passover night, Christ did what? He said, "This is my body," as he breaking the bread, the unleavened bread. He said, "Take this, eat this, and benefit." That's what he mean by take, eat of me. Meaning I'm going to destroy myself, sacrifice myself. You breaking this bread with me means you down with me here. You're going to benefit from my sacrifice. This is my blood. Drink of this wine. This is my blood. You're going to benefit. We all benefiting from what? From what Christ did. So whatever you did in the past is done. You starting fresh. We all benefiting from this bread and this wine. Right? That's what he's starting. He's like, this is a clean slate now. Go ahead.
Verse 18. Behold, Israel after the flesh.
Behold who?
Israel after the flesh.
Behold who?
Israel.
Mm-hmm.
After the flesh.
I just wanted to read that a few times for the Christians. All right, go ahead. After the flesh, Christian, not after the belief. Not after, you believe in your heart, twinkle toes, clap your heels 3 times, Dorothy. Not that bullshit. Israel after the flesh. Go ahead.
Are not they which eat of the sacrifices partakers of the altar?
Mm-hmm.
Verse 19. What say I then? That the idol is anything, or that which is offered in sacrifice to idols is anything?
What does that mean? Hold on, let me let the brothers get it, Shepard. Let the brothers try to get that learning moment that you got, all right? I know you know the precept already. Bullshit, Shepard. Bullshit. He practicing his poker face on me. Here he's talking about betting earlier. Bullshit, Shepard. What does that mean? Izan, Asha, anybody online who hasn't heard it before? Damn. Yeah, Asher, go ahead.
So can we read that verse one more time?
Yeah, definitely.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 18. Behold, Israel, the flesh, are not they which eat of the sacrifices partakers of the altar?
Mm-hmm.
What say I then? That the idol is anything, or that which is offered in sacrifice to idols is anything?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, wouldn't that mean they would be part of that communal?
What you mean? Who's they? Like, when you're doing scripture breakdown, you always remember what you think, and in your mind, you how to translate it into words. Because if you just say it, remember, you understand it. So you don't have to say it for you to, say it for somebody to understand. So who's they?
Some say the Arabs, sir, when it says the food is halal, wouldn't so would that mean that it's their food is also clean as well?
Okay, if their food is also clean as well, what does that mean?
What we eat, that is clean, and what they eat, that is clean too. Wouldn't that be the same thing?
Okay, I want to say something, but I'm not sure where you're coming from with that part. What they eat is clean. What does that mean?
Is it the same thing?
Meaning what? How you know what they eat is clean?
When it says what we eat, like if it's beef, it's clean, and then the beef that they make is clean too. Wouldn't that just be the same thing?
It's clean too. Why? Yeah, give me that. Yeah, give me that.
God.
Why is it clean too? Is it clean too because it's halal?
Some say it's clean because of how they handle it.
Okay, that's where you're going. If it's clean because of how they handle it, then we need to move to Iran and fight America, because it's clean because the Lord said it's clean. Okay. The distinction is this meat is halal meat. It's slaughtered a certain way and it's prayed for a certain way. Because if meat is clean because of how they handle it, then they could just handle pork and make pork halal, which I believe they do, right? And they have halal pork. Anybody know?
Yes. Kamakan, they have halal pork.
Why don't you being honest, Kazak? Give Kazak a hand. Go ahead. Because I know them motherfuckers selling that shit straight out their halal restaurants. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kazak.
Oh, yeah, no. So like I said, they definitely have halal pork. They have halal shellfish. They have, anything that is supposed to be unclean to them, they just make a provision to be dirty and just put halal in front of it.
They put halal and they handle it.
Yeah.
Bismillah, Rakim on the shrimp. There you go, Habibi. Shrimp. Get the point? Go ahead.
Before I killed that old man, I was in Morocco, and Morocco is supposed to be a Muslim country. That was the first place I heard the call to prayer.
Right. You was like, what the fuck is going on?
Throw someone's in. But anyway, I got, halal pork, or that man got halal pork whenever he needed it.
I'm trying to tell you that. Once again, it's because of how, that's why I try to walk it down so you could see it. You saying because of how they handle it is clean. You was right with saying it's clean the same way beef from somebody else, somewhere else is clean. You get the point? But your reason for it was off. Your reason, halal, whatever. That beef could float from the goddamn sky. It don't matter. It going on the grill. You get the point?
Okay.
So, which is what he's saying here. Read verse 18 one more. Anybody else want to take a shot at it? Go ahead, Shapat.
It's like, if I may, like from 16, when basically saying we know what we're eating for. You know what I mean? We all, this community, for Christ. You know what I'm saying? We follow what Christ did. But as far as any halal or anything like that, the sacrifices on the altar, that would be unclean to us, right? But are we gonna, like, if we don't even know, like, are we gonna sit back and be like, okay, well, that's halal, that's unclean?
It's not unclean to us. It's not unclean to us at all. It's not unclean to us at all. If it's unclean to us, then all a heathen has to do is just handle every meat we consume and we starve. It's not unclean to us at all. Go ahead.
But Slocky, let me not say halal, right? But like,
it don't matter. It could be Thanksgiving turkey.
Slocky, if I could
go ahead
with the it being sacrifices from the altar, right?
Sacrifice from the altar. What do you mean?
The idolatry that I believe he's speaking about right here. Like, are we going to say everything is sacrifice meat? Like, is we going to make everything like it's coming from there?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Like we us being in captivity, we don't got a lot of choice on the stuff that we purchase. Like, so let's just say everything out the grocery store come from some sacrifice altar. Are we going to try to make everything, unclean?
But that's what I'm saying. It's not unclean. It's not unclean to begin with.
Okay.
That's what he's saying here. It's not unclean to begin with. They sacrifice it to idols. To them, this cow was just grazing a day ago. He was just grazing a day ago. Some little child probably called him Ralph. Now I'm buying a leg off of him today. I don't care about yesterday. I don't care how they killed it. Does it chew the cud and have a split hoof? Can't. Bring him here. But this meat is halal. Halal. Bring him. Go ahead.
Sorry. So would you treat that the same way as you would treat a birthday cake, as it's just that?
Yeah, it's cake. It's cake. Now, am I going to go to a birthday party and gather around and wait for a piece of cake? You're an idiot. But if I'm at the slave and somebody have a birthday and they're all in the conference room or in the breakout room from the mechanic shop or in the back of the construction van, and they come with the cake and they're giving people shit. Nah, I'm good. Oh, yeah, shit. I have a little sweet tooth. All right, it's cake. This cake ain't no more special than, okay, this cake would have been an anniversary cake if the person who went and bought it came 30 minutes later. Because 5 minutes after some broad was buying this cake for an anniversary for her husband, they're just going to re-ice the thing and put candles on it. How special is the cake? It can't be that special. It changed damn purposes in 2 seconds. It ain't that special. They're making it special because they're weak. And that's what we're going to go into here. All right. Where we at? Verse 18. We remember, we are all one body. We come in here, we new under Christ now. We under Christ now. We all together, whatever we did in the past is done and gone. And we follow our King Yahushua and the Most High power. And that's the only power that matters. Right? Keep going. Verse 18.
Okay. Behold, Israel, after the flesh, are not they which eat of the sacrifices partakers of the altar? What say I then? That the idol is anything, or that which is offered in sacrifice to idols is anything?
Is he saying, look, Israel, who's after the flesh? Those of us who descend from the slaves and the Latinos and the indigenous first people. Are not those people who believe in other gods, are not they that eat of the sacrifices, partakers of the altar? Are not they who, birthday cakes and Thanksgiving and halal and whatever else? Are not they also people who do that? What shall I say then? That their idol is something? Or that the food that's offered to their idols matters? We won under Christ and we follow God, the true power. So you could halal 100 times. I'm going to eat that thing. You could You could bow down to the cow. Pull up the video of the East Indians, bowing to the cow. There's a video. There's this practice in India. You know they worship the cow. There's this practice in India that this cow brings prosperity, health. If a woman trying to get pregnant, if the cow steps on her stomach, she'll conceive. And brother, they lay down and let this cow walk all over them. You could that might be it. That might be it. There's a white bull. Yeah, the Brahma bull with the big hump on the neck. Yeah. Come on, show that video quickly. Show that video quickly. Listen. I'm thinking about. I think heavily about what I'm gonna do to these heathens in the kingdom. You know what I mean? And brother, for sure, I want to get a Brahma bullock and go to wherever the East Indian plantation is and curry that motherfucker. I want them to see that bull die. I want them to see the blood run out. I want them to see that hoof kicking and then tremble and kick its last kicker. I'll chop the tail up and make oxtails up. I don't do that shit, brother. Captain Zakar up in New York, there was a cookout, brother. He came with a I don't know if it's a bull or if it's a calf. He came with a water bottle, but the casing is the skin and the hoof from the animal. So the bottle is tall. It's one of them tall water bottles, not like this. It's tall, and the casing is a hoof. I'm like, Cap, what's that? He says a water bottle. And he showed me the thing, the sleeve. It's like they skin the animal. I don't know if they cut it to cut the bone out and then reattach it, but the bottle goes inside the sleeve. Yeah, brother, that shit was so cool. The hoof just standing there. Yeah, I want to do that. I want them to just lose their mind and pray to Lakshmi and Krishna for this bull that I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat him. I'm going to roast him. I'm going to share him up. Hell, because I might even ask them to partake in the butchering of it. Let them see how we feel. You get the point? You found it? Come on, y'all need to see this one. Let's keep reading in the meantime. Let me know once you have it up. All right.
Verse 20.
Yeah, where we at now? Hold on. I think I skipped. 19, 20.
Verse 20. But I say,
all right, look, there's it. There you go. There you go. Yeah, make that one bigger. Oh, why in the fuck would I do that shit? Look at him, man. That's who served in your coffee, That's who called in for. Hello, I'm calling you from Geico today. My name is Ralph. That's him. No, after they done, they done gave that bull a rank raise. I guess that bull is the governor, the mayor of that city. What am I supposed to do now? I can't make a beef sandwich because that bull is a mayor somewhere in India. That nigga dying. That nigga dying. Me and my aqua, and we're gonna divide that bull up. We're gonna break that bull down, ribs, back, high cut, low cut, tail, the head, the ears, the bull tongue. I'm gonna go see I.S.U.P.K. We're gonna make some lengua with that tongue.
That's right.
You think I care about some religious practice of a bull? No, I don't. According to the Bible, I don't have to. If you want to save the bull, then go strap yourself to the bull like them people who hug trees. Go do that. Right? Read verse 20.
Book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 20. But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils.
Say it again.
But I say that the things which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils and not to God.
And not to God. Like the halal and whatever else, Thanksgiving, your birthday cake, they're doing that to Satan and not to the Lord. Get the point? The Lord's sacrifices is bigger, it's better. Get the point? It's a better sacrifice than their sacrifice, which is why you could just eat it. Get the point? You could just eat that shit. It doesn't matter. Right? Keep going.
And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils.
Right? And he would not that ye should have fellowship with devils, which is why you shouldn't go celebrate their thing with them. But if you are the slave, you in school, you are kids in school, you are the slave, you're an adult, you can refuse the cake if you want to. But you ain't evil for eating. Now, if you go run, birthday cake. If you do that shit, something wrong with you. But this is just cake. It's no different than, I knew a brother used to go in an office, used to bribe that whole office. Like he come in there with coffee and donuts in the morning. Every Monday. Every Monday coming coffee and donuts in the morning. And he had that office eating out his fucking hands. He was a wise brother. He was wise as shit. Now, if somebody just brings stuff in, and you just go get cake. It's cake. It's donuts. It's that thing. What's the difference between, I just bought this because, and, this is special now. You know what this is here? It's birthday cake. Nigga, you believe in a tooth fairy then? you believe in a tooth fairy if that's the case. You get the point? It's nothing. It's, you shouldn't go with them, but if it comes to you, however, whatever, it's nothing, right? Keep going.
Verse 21, ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of devils.
Mm-hmm.
Ye cannot be partakers of the Lord's table and of the table of the devils.
You understand? That's why you can't go, how we say, have no fellowship with them. You can't go to a birthday party. You can't go celebrate Eid with your Muslim brothers and sisters. You can't go celebrate Diwali with the East Indian brothers or sisters. You can't go do that dumb shit. You get the point? You can't go to a Thanksgiving dinner and say, well, listen, I'm not Christian and I know you're all evil, but I'm here for the food. You cannot do that shit. You get the point? Now, can you eat from it? You're looking at me like it's food. But if you go in there to, for that particular plate, meaning if this wasn't Thanksgiving, you wouldn't even be here. Then you part of Thanksgiving. You get the point? You part of Christmas, you part of whatever. You in the office, you got to work on Christmas Day. They come in there with the stuffing and the whatever drinks and stuff. If you want to eat, eat. If you don't want to eat, don't eat. But if you get excited, I watched a video today with that, Solomon, I can't stand him. One of them Wayans brothers, the one with zero talent, who think he's funny. He's on Shannon Sharp, and he's talking about when they left In Living Color, they didn't have no money. And he was first writing the Wayans brothers script. And that's, I don't know, I always mix them up. There's one who he just tries too much. No, okay, there's one who he was in that horror movie and he was pretending to be gay and he had the broad put on the football parts. Not
Sean Wayne, sir. Sean Wayne.
Okay, the other one, not that one, the other one. So the other one, he's writing about the Wayans brothers. And he said the football part one, which one is that? He said he was so depressed after leaving In Living Color, he would sit in the room and listen Christmas songs all day because Christmas songs was a happy time and he needed to lift his spirit. And I'm like, you got to have serious mental illness to sit in a room and be sad and listen to Jingle Bells. You got to have a mental illness. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Whatever this Christmas song. Like that, if that's your go-to, something's wrong with you. You get the point? There's something mentally wrong with you there. So now if you only eating this because I'm here for the Christmas dinner, I'm here for Father's Day dinner, I'm here for this, there's something wrong with you, nigga. There's something, off. You understand? Keep reading.
Verse 22. Do we provoke the Lord to jealousy? Are we stronger than he?
Right? Do we provoke the Lord to jealousy? Meaning now, because this is my Muslim brother and sister, will I now go eat their holiday food with them? Like we stronger than the Lord? Don't you know you're going to piss the Lord off and he's going to hurt you? Keep going.
Verse 23. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but all things are edify not.
Right? What does that mean? All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. What does that mean? Who knows? Shapat, you might could cut this back. No, I'm gonna try to light this thing here in the meantime. Let's see what this big old slug you give me here. What does it do? All things lawful, but all things may not be expedient. What does that mean? Man, I should Boston too. Good night. You'll set me up. This was supposed to be one to blow up on the podium. You see that call just popped and busting too? I think y'all set me up. What does it mean? All things lawful, but all things is not expedient. Go ahead. We're all fight now.
All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. Expedient meaning not profitable, or
meaning this. Cake is lawful. Beef is lawful. But is it profitable for you to be eating birthday cake with the birthday people? Is that profitable for you? Is it? A couple of brothers looking at me like they're unsure. Go ahead.
Sir.
It's not profitable. Why?
Because it's unlawful, sir.
I just said it's not unlawful to eat cake. Go ahead, Aisan.
It's not profitable because it's just cake. It doesn't really do anything for you.
It doesn't do anything for you, but it's cake, it's food, so it is profitable to you. But how is it not profitable?
Doesn't.
Oh no, go ahead.
Doesn't make you any better. It doesn't like make you stronger.
It's food. It does make you stronger. It's food. It's absolute food. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ak.
It's not holy. It won't make you holy. It won't make.
It's food, Ak. It's food.
Shalom, if I may, sir.
Go ahead.
Because of the celebration that's behind this meal. You know, you partaking in.
It's food, Ak. It's food.
Gotta work out. I mean, you know, like they a birthday party and you eating at the birthday party. Like, we don't eat certain foods on Thanksgiving on purpose. I mean, we can eat it, but we just don't.
Why? That's where you want to go. Why?
Because of the tradition of the heathens on this day and the foods that they attach to it.
No. Sister Gesha. Go ahead, sis.
Is it because of the way it looks to the people that's looking at us?
You onto it now. So if now, I don't celebrate birthdays, but I'm here blowing this cake out, you know, talking about make a wish. Ooh, cake. What does that mean for that? Go ahead.
Like we're partaking in what they're
looking on, so it looks like we're partaking. So to them, it looks like what?
That it's okay.
That it's okay. That's why it's not expedient. Because you're supposed to be what?
Separate.
You're supposed to be separate more than that. Shapat? All right, let me get that answer first. I'm gonna come to you. You're supposed to be something else. You're supposed to be an example. You're supposed to be a light to Gentiles. Get the point? You're supposed to be an example. Like you not doing it because you don't want to make them think this is okay to do because they don't understand that Allah is a fake God. They don't understand that Caesar Borgia. They don't understand this bastard here. He's not a God. You get the point? They don't understand he's trash. You get the point? They don't understand these, like a birthday, a cake is just is food. They don't understand that. So they see you do it. They might think it's okay to partake with them. So all things ain't expedient for you to do, even though it's lawful. It's cake. You could eat it. But brother, to set an example, nah, I ain't eating that. Why are you not eating? You know, I don't celebrate birthdays. You want to live your life, especially if you're a brother in the truth. Ancestors too could do this. You want to live your life looking for opportunity to show who you are. You know why them Muslim broads wear that burqa even though it's 105 outside? Because they want to represent for their faith. You think they want to wear that shit out? They don't want to wear that damn thing. But they're wearing it so that somebody will come up and say, you're not hot in that? And they could say, yes, because to them, they're doing this for their God. And they want the opportunity to say they're doing it for their God. You get the point? Okay. So you want to look for those opportunities in life. It's a skill to learn that's going to help you with fishing. It's going to help you with articulating your belief. You get the point? You all right over there, brother? No sweat. You need to get some things done. Oh, no sweat. I don't know. Go ahead.
Someone said there's no sound.
1 2 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2.
No, you too out, sir.
Okay,
no, you too out.
It's okay. Musa and Christ to water. Whoever said there's no sound, they gotta check their they gotta check your feed. All right. So that's it. That's why it's not experienced. Go ahead. You was gonna say something, brother? Oh no, Shapat, what you was gonna say?
No, I want. Can I read a precept? This man like the same exact thing we're talking about.
Come on with it quickly.
Come on, sir. It's the book of Romans, chapter 14, verse 13 and 14. Mm-hmm. Let us not therefore judge one another anymore, but judge this rather, that no man put a stumbling block on occasion to fall in his brother's way. Mm-hmm. I know, and I am persuaded by the Lord Jesus, that there is nothing unclean of itself, but to him that esteemeth anything to be unclean, to him it is unclean.
That's what you want for sure. That's what you want right there. Even that one is better than where I went with it. That's what you want. Like they esteem these things as clean as and unclean, but really, this is food. So to the brother's question, okay, you don't want to care if it's halal. You really want to know if Leviticus said you could eat it. Is it Levitical? Forget if it's halal. Is it Levitical? Is this what the Bible says is clean or unclean? Because if you care if it's halal, that means Allah got some sort of power. And if Allah got power, brother, you should not be in here. You should run to him and then come get me so I could go serve him because he got power. But if you follow Christ, if you partakers of the bread and the body and the blood of Christ, and we all wanna halal, nothing. I could watch them pray over the thing. Oh, you're done? How much? How much? You take Apple Pay? You need me to pray over the apple? Is this halal apple or is it halal Samsung? Does it? Oh, it don't matter the money, but the beef got to be halal. I understand your whole. All right, give me the meat. Give me whatever it is. You get the point? You can't care about what they pray over. That's there. That's them. Give me the one where it says they're weak. Hold on, it's right here. Is it in 1 Corinthians 10?
Romans 14 and 2.
Romans 14 and 2? All right, give me that. Give me verse, is it 1 and 2? Or just verse 2?
Book of Romans, chapter 14, verse 2.
No, not that at all, because that's between meat and plants.
Come.
I want with where it says with the eating stuff sacrificed. Hold on. I think we just went through it in 1 Corinthians 10. That's what it is. It's he's saying if you respecting their God, you'll be weak, because if you say you follow Christ, you cannot give their God some sort of power over the food you eat, as long as the food is lawful by your God. You get the point? But of course, don't go to a birthday party and eat cake and celebrate. Don't go over their Christmas day and eat whatever food they got, because this is the only time the family could come get together. You all ever hear people say that? We don't see each other, we've been separated since 12. So, we all get together around this. If you have been separated since 12 more years ain't go good. Obviously, they ain't that important. Yeah, in 12 years, since 12 years old, you only see each other. Yeah, just let that shit go. Go ahead.
Hey, I always say, like, the only reason you even got today after the 12 years is because our oppressor wants you to serve his gods and gave you all y'all the day off to do it.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So that's it. So don't worry whether it's halal, whether it's, whatever. It's food is food. Don't eat with them. If you're in a house, you might be a brother or your sister in a house. You might be young or in hard times, and you live with brothers and sisters who's Christian, and they celebrate Thanksgiving. You're not eating Thanksgiving food with them, but at night or the next day, you come down, you eat if that's what's there to eat the food. It's food. It's not a Thanksgiving meal to you. It's just food. You get the point? Good to go? What we want?
Another one, 13. Question in Acts 13 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
Grab it real quick, sir. The question is from Magawar 144. It says, Shalom, Cap. In Acts 13 and 1, are Lucius of Cyrene and Manaea Israelites?
One second, Okay, read it. Say it again.
The question is from Michael Ward 144. It says, Shalom, Cap. In Acts 13 and 1, are Lucius of Cyrene and Manaean Israelites?
In Acts 1?
13 and 1, sir.
13 and 1, let me hear. Wait, that's the Niger scripture, right? Yeah, that's what it sounds familiar, but I'm like, hold on. The names he called, I'm like, what is he talking about? Go ahead.
Book of Acts, chapter 13, verse 1.
Now
there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and
certain
teachers.
What?
Certain prophets and teachers.
Certain what?
Prophets and teachers.
Prophets. There were certain prophets in that church, right? Or school or gathering of Israelites, which is what a church is. A church literally means gathering of Israelites. All right, go ahead.
As Barnabas and Simon, that was called Niger, and Lucius of Cyrene, and Manon,
I'll take that,
which had been brought up with Herod, the Tetrarch, and Saul.
All right. So what is he asking? What is he asking again?
He asked, are they Israelites?
Yeah, yes, because it's the church, right? Look up church in the Bible dictionary. Is it the Bible dictionary or the Blue Letter Bible? Look up church, and somebody give me he revealed his secrets. Give me that precept. Quickly, somebody find it quick. Who's looking up church? Go ahead. Because you could pull up the Blue Letter Bible The church. You could change the background too. Right, give me the background, give me the blue letter Bible, give me the interlinear, give me the church. In the Greek is ecclesia. That's where they get the ecclesiastical studies from. Go ahead. What you got, Yasha?
It says here, church derived probably from the Greek. I'm sorry, pronounce this right. Karakan, which it says the Lord's house, which was used
is ecclesia. The Greek is ecclesia, right? But go ahead. But it's not a house. It's not a building. Church. It's probably Bible dictionary is what you want. Anybody have a Bible dictionary?
Come on, sir.
No sweat. Mafia, you got one?
Come on, sir.
All right, go ahead. Look it up.
This is the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary. Church. The English church derives from the Greek karakos, belong to the Lord, but it stands for another Greek word, ecclesias, whence ecclesiastical.
Acts 13:1, brother. Salakia. Give me Acts 13:1. give me church in Acts 13:1. Because looking at me like, well, turn left, turn right. Salakia. That's the context you want. All right. It comes from that Greek ecclesia. Give me the interlinear, however you pull it up. You know how to do it? All right. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you how.
Salakia, sir. I got Amos 3 and 7.
Say again?
I got Amos 3 and 7.
Yeah, let's hold on to that. Just go to tools, or I think you're right. Click on the verse. You see tools to the left? All right. You see interlinear on the top left, right there? All right. Scroll down to church. Now scroll up. Church, right there. The church. You see G1577? Click that. Okay. Could you zoom into the left, on the left side? Just zoom in on that side. All right. A little bit. Yeah, slide it over. All right, scroll down. You see ecclesia at the top, the key, the translation. Ecclesia. Down there, you see the root word. Root word to the right. Root word. Go down. See, that's Greek writing right there, right? Scroll up. Scroll down. Outline of biblical usage. All right, read out a nice and loud for me, Bakwash. You have the mic? Or somebody could read it. Oh, shit, Bakwash, you had the whole thing. You ain't even, goddamn. All right, go ahead.
Outline of biblical usage. A gathering of citizens.
Of what?
Of citizens.
Of what?
Citizens.
Go ahead.
Called out from their homes into public space.
Right? That's in the purest context of it. A gathering of people. Go ahead.
An assembly. An assembly of people convened at the public space of the council for the purpose of deliberating. The assembly of the Israelites.
Say it again.
The assembly of the Israelites.
What is a church?
The assembly of the Israelites.
Is it a building? Is it, Greater Church of Latter-day Saints?
The assembly of the Israelites.
A church is an assembly of Israelites. You get the point? A gathering of Israelites, a gathering of the people. You get the point? I believe that's all you need right there. All right. So these brothers had to be Israelites if they were at the church in Antioch, right? That's what it was. The church at Antioch. They couldn't be somebody else because it's a gathering of Israelites. You get the point? Give me the one. What's the other one I want? Amos? Come on.
Yeah, come on, I got it. Salakia, sir.
Yeah.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 7. Surely the Lord God will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Any more?
No, that was it, sir.
He revealed his secrets unto his prophets. Right? Is this the only prophets? He revealed it to the prophets. The children of Israel, or am I conflating two precepts together? You sure that's not? It's not the next line. Where you at? Amos what?
3 and 7, sir.
What does 8 say?
Book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 8. The lion.
All right, yeah, it doesn't say that part. I might be conflating the two of them together with he had not dealt so with any other people. He revealed his secrets to his prophets. Every prophet in the Bible has been an Israelite. Go ahead, Al.
Like I will say, the whole beginning of the chapters, he's speaking, saying we only are his family.
Give me that. Give me verse 1 then.
Come across the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Hear this word that the Lord have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquity.
Right. Give me verse 7.
Come, verse 7. Surely the Lord God will do nothing but reveal his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
The Lord said, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. So if he's revealing his secrets to his servants, the prophets of the Lord are also Israelites. There's never been a prophet that was not born from the seed of an Israelite. You get the point? Muhammad is not a prophet. He's not. He made no prophecy. The Lord revealed nothing to him. You get the point? All the prophets are either black, Latino, or native or first people, right? Including these niggas here in Acts 13. All right? Good to go? I hope that answered the brother question. Please, come on.
It's like, sir, it's so crazy, Rock, that y'all have a shot at how we he just gave us the cheat sheet. Because I learned in this school that any verse that they try to pull, look a little further up, a little further down, and it says Israel.
It's the slip out, because he slip on the job. Just a little slip on the job and pivot. I know you Judites understand that shit. Slip on the job and pivot, and it's daylight. All here. It's just daylight, like the sun rising. Get the point? All right. Anything else? Please.
Alfonso Ryder says, I always hear things like white devil and white boy. Why are they so racist against people with white skin? What does skin color matter?
Well, okay, Alfonso, sounds like you white. All right, Alfonso Ryder. Sounds like you might be white. You might be suffering from some sort of white guilt. And that's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate that you're suffering from white guilt. Let me help you understand. All right, let me try to ease your white guilt a little bit. This is not about skin color. It absolutely does not matter what your skin color is. What matters, Alfonso Ryder, is who your father is. So you don't got to feel a type of way of having light skin, right? Skin color does not matter. If this was about skin color, we would be racist like the KKK. We would be absolutely racist. Let me ask Alfonso. Alfonso, what do you think about the KKK? What do you think about the white supremacists, the neo-Nazi, the KKK? Is there any more groups that I don't know about? Go ahead. Quickly, Akim.
The Trump administration.
The Donald Trump administration, which I heard today, they shooting down every black and Latino in the military from every kind of promotion. Promotions they're supposed to get, they've been there, they're better than everybody else. They're shooting them down and just promoting all the white boys out. They're just promoting all the white boys because why? Because of their skin color. What do you think about those institutions, Alfonso Ryder? Right? This is not about skin color. I'm going to explain to you what this is about. Right? And maybe after this, you wouldn't have white guilt, but you might have some white rage against your white people. Right? Give me Isaiah chapter 14. All right, give me Isaiah 14. All right. Give me Isaiah 14. What do I want? 12? No, not 12. 21.
Come.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers.
For what?
For the iniquities of their fathers.
For the color of their skin.
For the iniquities
See, brother,
of
need some
their
more paper
fathers.
towels here too. Need some more paper towels? You sure? You good? All right, no sweat. Is it for the color of their skin, Alfonso Ryder?
For the iniquities of their fathers.
For the iniquities of your forefathers. You see, you buy into the white supremacist explanation that this is about race, when this is not about race. This is about crimes that your forefathers have done, that you have benefited from. You inherited the benefit of their crimes. We inherit the curse of their crimes. We inherit the disadvantage of the crimes of your forefathers. For instance, your forefathers stole this land from the native or indigenous people, the first peoples, who you call Native Indian or Native Americans. Today, this land is yours. You carve it up into 50 states or 49 states or how much ever it is, and you push the native people onto reservations. And today, this land yields to you oil and corn and rice, and you grow cattle on this land, and you benefit from this land today. You benefit so much, you feel guilty because your skin is white. That's what makes you feel guilty, because all you've ever learned is to hate us because our skin was not white. You have never learned that the reason your people are on top is because your forefathers was murderers and thieves. You've never learned that. Like the Bible says, your forefathers have told you lies. You've never learned that. So today I'm going to tell you about your family tree, your family line, your lineage, the people you descend from. You descend from people from iniquitous fathers. Somebody look up iniquity, please. Somebody get me iniquity. All right, read the precept one more time. In fact, skip up to 12 while I look up iniquity, Mathia, please.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Son of the morning. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
Right, so the Christians look at this and they think this precept means Satan is a fallen angel, because this is Lucifer and he fell from what? How art thou fallen from heaven? Satan was in heaven and he fought against the Lord, and the Lord kicked him out of heaven, and he fell because there's a big gap between heaven up there and the earth, and he fell to the ground. He fell to the ground. They made a whole movie with this premise called City of Angels, with that Nicolas Cage, and he fall in love with some white girl, and he talking to one of the angels who's black. They're all angels, and they're all around what they're walking amongst. This is how I know they be listening to the UPK. They're walking amongst people. People can't see them, and they're just moving you out the way, doing all kind of shit. And Nicolas Cage see this one old blonde-haired broad, and he in love with the bitch. He just in love with her. He floating around looking at, you have this dead look on his face. And he telling this brother, hey, man, listen, man, I want to be with her. And the brother tell him, there's only one way you could do it. You're an angel. We can't get with these humans. And he say, well, what's the way? He say, you have to fall. So meaning you willingly throw yourself off some height. And they quote in scripture and the shit. He's like, you don't tempt the Lord. You go, what kind of fuckery? He throws himself off a building and falls to the ground and turns human, because they believe this precept means angels could fall to the earth and become human, and they have some sort of little power left, but they're not really angels and they're humans, which is bullshit. That's from Greek mythology. This here is not talking about war in heaven. There's no war in heaven. There's perfect order. If there was war in heaven, the Our Father prayer would not make any sense, because it says, thy will be done, thy kingdom come in earth as in heaven. If you praying for order on earth and the Lord's will to be done on earth like it is in heaven, if Satan rebelled against the Lord, then rebellion is, against authority. It's got to be righteous. It got to be, it got to be the way to go. But you would not suffer a rebellion. You wouldn't suffer that thing. So what makes you think the Lord would suffer it? Because it's perfection in perfect order in heaven. What the Lord wants gets done. Satan works for the Lord. He's not a fallen angel. He has a pristine office, and he's had it since the garden, and he's good at his damn job. This here is talking about the white man, who his heavenly state he's fallen from. He is absolutely fallen from right now. He falls so low, he charging you over a pool you can't even swim in. He's charging you over a pool. Felony charges, felony, what do you call it? Damage, property damage, and all kind of, trumped up charges. He's fallen so low. He sent soldiers to die in a war that he's paying $24 billion for today as part of a $300 billion deal with Iran. The dummy said Iran ain't good at fighting wars, but they win negotiations, and still went to war with them. He's fallen so low. There's dirt bikes on the White House lawn. Some idiot is fighting in his drawers on the White House lawn. Oh, how had thou fallen from heaven, Lucifer? You was in a heavenly state. The White House now look like a prison with all them big black gates all the way around. You can't even take no tourist photos without looking like you're in Alcatraz. How low hast thou fallen, Lucifer? Them didst weaken the nations. You used to weaken the nations just by a threat. You were threatened to pull up. Iran said, come open the straits. You want the straits open? Come on, open it then. Thou hast fallen. You've fallen real low, Mr. White Man. Keep going.
Verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven.
Mm-hmm.
I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
Right? That's what? That's their space program. The white man did all of that. He said, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above God. That's him going into space, the space program, the Star Wars initiative. This is who we're talking about here. This ain't an angel. This is your forefathers, Alfonso. Don't make sure and scroll down to see if he replying to her. I want all his replies. All right, this is your forefathers. Go ahead.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
He will sit also upon the mount of the congregation on the sides of the north. We're in North America. The white man is sitting squarely on top of us right now. He's sitting squarely on top of us. We are propping up his economy. We're propping up his nation. Everybody have World Cup fever right now, right? World Cup this, World Cup that. The U.S. team qualified. They're so hot. They're on fire. They're playing football. Go see the ratio of white people to Israelites on that team. Go see the ratio of white people to blacks, Latinos, Haitians on that team, brother. And you tell me what's really going on with the U.S. team. Like, you need us for everything. For your entertainment, for your music, to cook your food, to sweep your floors, to go to space. You needed the black woman to be your first calculators to send you into space. You sit on top of the congregation. Keep going.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
That's the white man. He wants to go above the heights of the clouds. There's some devil named Branson. Who's the one that owned Virgin? Branson? Russell Brand, the one with the white hair. He made some plane that could go up in the sky and propel around the earth in a certain stratosphere. Then you had the other one who went up there and skydived from space. Remember, from the edge of space. He wants to be among the clouds. You have high aspirations, white man. The problem is you don't have high morals. You don't have high integrity. You have high aspirations, and that means you will rape and molest everybody just to get into power, only to lose it because you raped and molested everybody. You don't have morals and integrity, but you have high aspirations. You want to sit amongst the clouds and call and be like the Most High, which is why you would paint yourself as God. You would paint yourself as if you're Christ. You would paint yourself as if you're the supreme power and nobody could tell you what to do. Give me 15.
Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Yet, even though you have this power, you are going to be brought down to hell, meaning destruction. You are going to be brought down low. You are going into the Middle East for the Third World War, and you're not coming out. You're not getting out. All this talk about Israel is on their own. Listen, the white man he's an animal. He only cares about his belly. All this is for the midterms. Him and BB, they ain't beefing. They're not beefing. He's trying to appear to the voters that you could trust me. Because remember, they were saying he's selling out to the Israelis. This is for the midterm elections, because Trump said it on January 6th of this year, on the 5th or the 6th year anniversary of J6 riots. He said, if we don't win the midterms, they will find a way to lock me up. They're going to impeach me. The midterms is the boogeyman for Trump right now. He's fallen. He's fallen. You get the point? He's brought down to the sides, to the sides of hell, to destruction. Keep going.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man?
Is this the who?
Is this the man?
Is this the who?
Is this the man?
Lucifer is a man. This is who we're talking about. Is this the man? Go ahead.
That made the earth to tremble? That did shake kingdoms?
When the final destruction of this oppressor and his empire comes, he's going to be brought so low. People are going to wonder, how did he rule over the Gaza? You know, he got them people in Gaza like, brother, I ain't never seen no shit like. I think that's worse than Auschwitz. I think that's worse than any Jewish Holocaust camper. You know, he destroyed the Gaza and pushed them to the coast. The white man put a wall down there on the beach. They say their fishing industry would feed something like 5 million people. Somebody could look it up. They used to fish off the coast in the Palestinian waters. The white man put the Coast Guard out there, and they're killing anybody who touch the water. Meaning you could be on the beach. You touch the tide, you getting shot. They can't even fish out there. Now listen, I don't give a damn about no damn heathen, but at the same time, nigga, you bomb all the infrastructure. They're living on the edge of nowhere, and you're not allowing them to go in the water because you want to have eminent domain because they got resources in the water, namely oil. Somebody could look at that. Anybody found it? Brother, he got them damn near in a little box that's small. You all heard about the Gaza Strip, right? Okay. It's smaller than the Strip now. The Strip is like the world compared to where they live in now. Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? This is him. This is who you're talking about. This is the white man we're talking about. So this has nothing to do with your skin color, Alfonso Ryder. It has nothing to do with your skin color. When we say the white man is the devil and he's evil, we're just giving a description to our police officer, to our justice system, to our judge, jury, and executioner. Just like if a man who's a black or Latino man robs you, the police would come up and say, well, did you see what he looked like? Yes. Well, give us a description. What will you say? He was black. He was Latino. He was brown. He was light brown. He was dark. That doesn't mean you're racist. You're giving the police a description of somebody who violated your rights, so a criminal who stole from you. We're just giving God a description of the criminal of the earth. That's what we're doing. We're giving him a vivid description of the criminal of the earth. And in describing him, we're describing his actions right after we say the white man is the devil. So when your court case starts, there will be no misidentification of the criminal. We don't want somebody innocent facing the Lord's judgment. We want the right person to do the time for the crime. That's what we want. So knowing that there is a man who made the earth to tremble, skip me to verse 21.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
For his children. Who is the his? The white man. That Lucifer, oh son of the morning. You know why it's called son of the morning? Just like the sun comes up and that's the first thing you see and it's the brightest thing in the sky. That's the white man. Everything he does is to promote himself and talk about himself and everything. Again, World Cup fever. Everybody talking about the men's team. Anybody seen the ads for that men's football team? Anybody see the commercials where they're talking about, America playing this country, America playing that country, come support the boys? Anybody seen it? Or even just seen a flash or a glimpse of it? Nobody? Let me just tell you. They're pushing this white boy who had a horrible season. He's on the bench for his club team, and they're pushing none of the Israelites. And the Israelites are carrying the team. Some heathen scoring all the damn goals. Some immigrants. His mother from Nigeria came to New York when she was 8 months pregnant, and by accident her water broke. And now he's playing for America. He ain't get deported. I know Nigerians they're scammers. They're the best scammers in the world. Everybody know that shit, right?
I don't count.
Yeah, that wasn't by accident. That bitch came here on purpose. Go ahead, Al.
That's what Akon said. His father was a performer. Whenever he would get his mother pregnant, she would come
to the States
for 8 months and then have the baby, and then go right back.
Then go right back. So the baby is sure. Meanwhile, they're kicking in everybody else's door. Is this the man? Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? Go ahead, Shapat.
So you wanted the fishing industry?
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me about it, Doc.
Gaza's fishing.
I believe there might be a video on the DC page about it, Doc. Just check the DC page. Check the reels. There might be a video about Gaza and them, brother. They literally boxed in against the water and can't go out into the water. And it's hot. Imagine you can't just go in there and just cool off. You're getting shot for touching the water. You can't even touch the water. Go ahead.
Gaza's fisheries industry is currently operating at just 7.3% of its pre-war production capacity.
Right? Pre-war, whatever they was at, they're at 7% now. They're less than 90%. Listen, less than, more, in fact, they decreased more than 90% of what they was. Salaki, not less than, more than. Go ahead.
Prior to the conflict, the sector yielded about 4,660 tons annually, approximately 15 to 20 tons per day. Today, total production has plummeted to around 60 tons per year. Or
how much a day?
15 to 20 tons per day.
15 to 20 tons per day. This was an industry. They was feeding each other, trading wherever. Now they reduced to how much a year?
60 tons per year.
60 tons a year. Not because the fish dead. Not because they lose the skill for fishing. The white man done put a shoebox on the coast, brother.
Crazy.
It's missiles on one side and soldiers on a boat shooting on the other side. And that's their life, brother. Who's doing it? The white man is doing it. It's not about your color, Ryder. Yeah, good old white boy name too. Go ahead.
I'm just thinking about it daily, right? So for the whole year, they're basically getting 3 days of work.
Okay, forget the work. How much they eating?
The tons. The tons. They only doing 60 tons per year, which is like
it's about 2-3 days from before. So they had to survive on that for the year. That's what they're eating. Yeah, that miracle of the fish and the bread ain't sounding too funny. No, is you Arab? Them Arabs always come 100 questions to ask a Hebrew. I'm sure Gaza would like a nigga to multiply some fish right now. Right now. He black, no problem. He whatever. Bring him in. It's horrible. We just describing the criminal on the earth. That's all. This is not about your skin color. If you was, pink with blue dots, we would call it the pink and blue dot man. We call it the spotted man, the pink spotted man. We call it the white man because that's what you look like. You get the point? That's it. Finish off the precept for me, Matthew, please.
Sir, if I could.
Yeah, go ahead, Art.
I don't even believe it's 60 tons because they got clear. There's so many reports over there that the starvation rate is just so high, and you can see it in the people. Their flesh is leaving their bones. So I don't even believe it's 60 tons.
Listen, I'm with you with that, Ark. I think that's a overestimation, Ark. You know, they better learn to go halal some stones. That's what they better learn to go do. They better go learn to halal some stone. And what's that thing that everybody like? Gyro is the Greeks, or that's them? I think gyro is the Greeks.
That's the Greeks, sir.
Whatever they like to make. I don't know that their meals. Go ahead. Gyro is what they call it, not gyro. Gyro, the one where they. What was the one where they have the it's like a big piece of meat and they're cutting it down.
Swara.
I don't know what is that Arabs?
Smara.
Whatever that is. They better learn to do that with some stones, because they ain't getting nothing to eat on that little piece of land there. Did you find the video? No, sir. I think I might have it. I could send it to you. Go ahead.
Salaki, it bringing to mind the old Eddie Murphy comedy joint. And he's talking about how his father used to always talk about how poor they was, and his father worked at a toy store. And he said, bring home, you know, all they had was toys.
Right.
He said, when we got hungry, he said, you know, we ate the toys. he said, my mother could cook up a Hot Wheels racing track. You know what I'm saying? The Tonka truck, she could boil up a Tonka truck. You know what I mean? See, hey, they need to learn how to halal.
Yeah, they're gonna have to face it, brother. They're gonna have to face it, and they better not cry, and they better pray to that God to come save them. You get the point? Hold on. I thought I sent it in. It should be on the DC page. Matthew, you know what video I'm talking about, that?
I believe I do so. Do so, sir.
Oh, brother, I'm gonna have to scroll back some more. If you find it, fine. If not, don't even worry about it. But brother, they show you where they are on the beach. They draw a line on a map out into the ocean, and say at one time they could go out there. They say today they cannot even touch the water. You touch the water, you getting lit up. You getting shot. I don't know where it is, brother. Matthew, I believe I sent it to you before. All right, it's a video, I think, where this young boy, he got shot, and they showed him, and then they explained what was going on. So that's it. Let's finish up this one. Prepare slaughter. Give me 14 and 21.
Come. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers.
Go ahead.
That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Right? The Lord doesn't want you to rise up, Ryder, or possess the land, because when you rise, you oppress other people. You press other people down. You grind other people into powder. You sell people into slavery. When you possess the land, you don't possess the land by godly ways. And godly ways would be whatever the Lord tells you to do with the land. The Lord might tell you to leave the land. I want that for my people. You don't want to do that. The Lord might tell you, fine, go offer them some money for that land. You don't want to do that. You will slaughter people for that land. The Lord don't want you to do that anymore, or fill the face of the earth with cities. You know why? Because your cities are about drugs and sex and drugs and sex and murder and rape, and that's it. That's what the Lord don't want more of that on the earth. So this is not about your skin color, Ryder. So I hope that helped you look at yourself better in the mirror and know that you're not bad because of your skin complexion. You just descend from gigantic pieces of shit on the earth, which is the so-called white man. Criminals, murderers, rapists, enslavers, and child molesters, thieves. You descend from trash. Don't feel bad about the color of your skin, Ryder. I hope I helped you out. Hope you could have a good rest tonight. Anything else? Still like you.
Slocky, sir, if I could.
Please,
you mentioned belly earlier, and I had a precept.
Come on with it.
Philippians 3:19, whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things.
That's excellent. Read that one more time.
Philippians 3:19, whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly.
His end is this. Oh, I found it, brother. I just found it. Hold on. Because where I could send it to you? Facebook? To pull it up.
Text is better.
Text is better? All right, hold up. Go ahead on, please,
whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things.
His God is his belly, and his glory is in his shame. Like what he glories in, it's a shame to him. It's such a shameful thing. What he glories. You got to hear the reports on how they're fighting them brothers and sisters in the military right now. I mean, saying that they really just get their rank because they're black. And you know the military, the U.S. military, the oppressors military. Did you get it? I just sent it over. Let me know if it came to you or not. I might have to send it to your WhatsApp, though. Okay. You know the oppressors military, the majority of it is physical. It's not morals. They don't teach you how to interact if you have conflict. It's just really it's more physical environment. And there is no way on earth the oppressor or the heathens are more physically blessed than blacks, Hispanics, or Native Indians. If that was the case, you wouldn't be fighting protections for a quarterback in the NFL. You get the point? You wouldn't be complaining about you losing your sports in baseball. America's favorite pastime is now black and Latino. You get the point? If you were so physically blessed. So for you to say the brothers and sisters in the military don't meet the criteria, what on earth are you talking about? You saying they're DEI hires. Meanwhile, they said this, they passed up this brother. I think was he an admiral or he was getting up for the admiral? He was the first qualified to be be in that rank. They passed him up and chose the third string. And I think the brother retired. I forgot his name. He resigned. You could look it up too and just see, black military high-ranking guy passed up for promotion for third string white boy. He was third on the ranker to succeed. And after this brother say, ain't no way I'm taking that. He just resigned. And if you're in the oppressor's military and you want to be a man of war, there's nothing wrong with that. Come to the military of the Lord. Come fight in the Lord's army. Come bring your skills here where you could be appreciated for what you bring to the table, where you could learn morals and integrity, and you could train other young brothers and young black and Latino men on integrity and skills, and you could stand up right and speak against this devil. You don't have to stay in there and get passed up for E2 and E3 and all these old ranks. They like to E-bomb. That's what's coming next. A bomb. That's what's coming next. They send you to fight in Iran. They was about to send you to take that island Krag. You remember that shit? They wanted to go take this island off the coast of Iran called Karag or Krag or something like that. Iran said if you come there, you're going to bury every U.S. soldier on that island. That's what Iran said. If you step foot on that island, I'm burying every soldier there. About 2 days later, there was this big fire on one of those U.S. carriers. You remember that shit? The toilets was overflowing. You don't know about that shit. Come on now. You heard about it, right? You could look this up. They was going to take this island Krag. Everybody's telling them this is going to be a slaughter. It's going to be a bloodbath. The minute U.S. set foot there, Iran is going to just obliterate them. They have some other island that's been a cache for missiles for years. The island is a tourist resort. Tourists go there and pay money. They take any tourist money and just buy missiles and they're putting them in silos under the island. They want to go get Krag because Krag is one of the islands that is close to controlling the oil or is close to the mouth. Trump was going to send the soldiers there. Brother, in about 2 days, this big naval vessel caught fire the toilets backed up. They had to turn around and bring the vessel back for repairs. They're saying, well, you know, it was a mechanical malfunction. No, them soldiers just say, I ain't going to die. That's what them soldiers said. You get the point? Like, you want to stay in there? You want to stay in there and say that? Pete Hegseth made a statement saying, there was the single most stupidest thing in the stupidest quote in the military was that diversity is our strength. He said that's the stupidest thing in the world. Forget diversity. You didn't forget diversity when the Native Indian code talkers helped you win what, World War II, World War I, World War II, World War II. When them brothers was making bands down there in Vietnam and helping your ass from getting lit up and dug up and poked up from the Viet Cong. When it is you need us to help you win something, it's okay to be diverse. But the minute you think you in charge, diversity is something. No problem. Every Black and Latino should leave the oppressor's military. Leave it. I'll show you how to live off 20 grand a year. You think it's impossible? Them Palestinians living off of what? 3 fish for a year? You think it's impossible? I'll show you how to handle this business, and you're going to have a military, and you're going to be respected, and you're going to get the oppressor back. How much do you love your own people? The oppressor loved his people so much, he taking away your jobs, food off of your table. Come up in here, brother, and serve the Lord. Because the scriptures say his end is death. Read that precept again, Matthew. I'm going to come to you. Who had it? You? Who pulled the precept with his end? Arawadia. I think Arawadia pulled it. Read that precept again, Arawadia. Please,
I got Philippians 3:19.
The one you just read. The one you just read.
This is the one, sir.
Go ahead.
Whose end is destruction.
His end is destruction. You want to stay in a sinking ship? You want to stay in a burning house? Man, come over to the bright side, man. Come over here to the dark side with niggas, spicks, and wetbacks, boy. Come over here where it's right and it's good. And all the diversity we need is in the 12 tribes. We don't need nothing else. Come up in here, man. You ain't got to stay with Heggy headset. You ain't got to stay with that old retard. That he's half a soldier, never really seen war. He don't respect men of war, or else he wouldn't do that. Go ahead, Shapat, please.
Oh, sir. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth recently bypassed Rear Admiral Stephen D. Barnett for a prestigious command, selecting a white male officer who was the Navy leadership's third choice. Barnett, a highly experienced Black officer, was passed over after a secret vetting process flagged his past statements supporting diversity in the ranks.
This man lose a promotion over something he said. Now, this guy, from what I heard, he ain't no office dude. This nigga done seen some action, done did some shit for the country. Yeah, you fighting and you fighting for the wrong person, man. You on the wrong team. Come over here where you have a council over some shit you said, you pay a fine and keep moving. Get the point? We ain't gonna cut your legs out from under you over that shit. Get the point? Listen, brother. Just get out of the oppressor's military, man. Just come out of there. Come over here, brother. Come serve Commander General Yahanna under Christ. Come up in here and just be prepared to give at least what you gave the oppressor. Because you gave him the best of your years. Come up in here and raise the next generation and help raise the next generation, man. Lead a whole exodus out of that shit. Brother, this man was the top one, obvious choice. They held some secret meeting and chose the third guy. Now, if he lost it because of what he said, what do you think the third guy got the job for? Who knows? Because of what he said and how he feels about Black and Latino people. That's why he got the job. Get the point? Go ahead,
Salaki, if I may, it's so heavy, what Christ said, Matthew 18:15. And like you said, you could have just took it to council, either paid the fine. But what I noticed, the white man will hold whatever he knows you did, whatever he knows you said, until it's convenient for him. You see what I'm saying? You trying to buy something that's worth too much, you're going to employ too many Black people, too high of a rank. this, that, and the third, and he'll pull your dirt up.
And it's not dirt. That's not even dirt. That's just what the people that support Hexet will agree that this is a reason to stop him. You get the point? Okay. That's not even dirt. Like, once again, that it ain't like he, try to buy NBC like they say with Cosby. So they bring up all the women he raped. Right. The nigga drugged women out. he drugged women out and had sex with them against their will. Right. This nigga said something about hiring more Black and Latino people. Who knows why? Because they're better at war. That's why they're better at war. Show me one brother that defected in Afghanistan and sold his damn flak jacket and his armor and went. It's always some white boy that growing some red beard who converts to Islam. Always. Brothers be signing up to go back. Brothers be trying to go back to war. You get the point? We are just better suited for it because our father is a man of war. You want to, come up against him because he said, no problem, Admiral, what is it, Barnett? Come up in here and get a Hebrew name, man. Right. Come up in here and get a Hebrew name, and we'll show you how to fight the oppressor with something way more powerful than bombs and bullets and the atomic bomb. We'll show you what to say. The Bible says by the foolishness of preaching, he delivered this nation out. The words we speak will make this kingdom fall because it's falling right now. It's falling already. We good to go? Oh shit! Hold on, y'all. I can't get to World Cup out. All right, let me hear them.
This one is from Aaliyah Farah says, "How do you know if you are walking in your true light and this truth? I feel like I'm not doing enough."
That's a good feeling to have. That's a good feeling. What's her name? Aaliyah Farris. Now, this is again assuming you're the child of an Israelite, the seed of an Israelite. You want to make sure you find that out. And once you find that out, whatever city you're in, you want to find the I.S.U.P.K near that city. And you want to tell that camp leader exactly what you just said in this class, that I feel like I'm not doing enough. Trust me, there's food to make for these brothers to go to camp. First off, there's tithes to pay. That's your first and foremost duty. That's tithes to pay, because where you lay your heart, where you lay your treasure, there's your heart also. You feel like you're not doing enough? Ain't no sweat. I got you. We're going to put some of them heels, them red bottoms on eBay or whatever. They got some app called Trade Up now. Trade Up, right? You know what I mean? We're going to trade up some of them things. You're going to bring that cash up in here. You're going to pay your tithes. You're going to come up in here. You're going to get a Hebrew name. You're going to start cooking for the brothers to go to camp. You're going to start, caring after these children up in here. You're going to start caring after the brothers and the sisters. You're going to start being a help so that we could build this nation. We got a ton of work for you to do. It's if you really want to do the work. That's the problem. Sometimes people say, I feel like I'm not doing enough. And then when they get orders to do something, it's too hard. Really, you did feel like you was doing enough. You just wanted to feel like you was doing more. You didn't really want to do more. If you really want to do more, what city are you in? Say it right now so I could get you the number so you could call that camp leader tonight and get plugged into this machine, plugged into the body of Christ and get put to work. We got work in here for sisters. Everybody's saying, where's your woman at? Where's your woman at? We got work for sisters. You best believe. A lot of stuff get done in here because of these sisters, and it gives the brothers the strength they need to go out on the street and tell the white man he is the devil the Bible speaks of. Right. Get the point? Come on.
She says, I'm from the Bay Area.
Bay Area, that's California, brother. Give her California number. Give her California number. You got a strong camp leader out there, Captain Gadalha and Captain Kwamwa. I think he's over the Bay directly, if I'm not mistaken. Either one of them, you get plugged in up there, you're gonna be part of the body of Christ. You're gonna get put to work, man. If you want to work, you come up in here, you're gonna get some work. You're gonna be able to get a career. You're gonna build a reputation based on how you care for the brothers and sisters. And best believe there's a reward behind it. All right. Anything else? Hold on. Where's the Gaza video? You'll play the Gaza video? Yeah, please. Let me know if you're getting audio with this too, all right?
Gaza has a 40-kilometer coastline.
Carl, we can hear, sir. All right, Musa and Christ, start it over one more time, man. Look, hold on. Pull it back right there. That image alone, brother. You see how they skirts in the water? They're trying to cool their feet, and they know they're gonna get shot if they go in that water. You always laughing when they was pouring bleach in the water with us in the 60s, eh? You Arabs, you always laughing, nigga. This and okay, okay. Go ahead. They're playing duck goose out there.
Gaza has a 40-kilometer coastline, but Palestinians have zero access to the sea. By Israeli rules, they're barred from fishing in it, swimming in it, or extracting its resources. The flotillas that try to reach Gaza are stopped. Walls surround Gaza.
Flotillas is these, old hippie-ass people that get on a boat, get some cans of food, get some medicine, and they try to sail into that territory to bring aid to the Palestinians there. The Israeli Coast Guard shoots up the vessel, take them prisoner, and torture them until they get released. That's the flotillas. Go ahead.
On three sides. Israel closed the fourth along the Mediterranean. How did Gaza's sea become a wall?
Look back a little bit out. Yeah, right there.
Walls surround Gaza on three sides. Israel closed the fourth along the Mediterranean. How did Gaza...
Walls surround where they at. And this is them gathering there because they done bomb inland. On three sides. The fourth side is the coastline, and then they cut the coastline off. You understand what's really going on, huh? Oh my goodness. Keep going out, please.
Does a sea become a wall? The answer is it was built in stages. Under the Oslo Accords in 1995, Palestinians were promised 20 nautical miles, 37 kilometers of fishing access off their own coast. This was never implemented. In 2002, Israel committed to 22 kilometers, but the UN found that Palestinians in Gaza were consistently denied the right to fish, even up to that limit. In 2007, after Hamas took control of Gaza, Israel tightened the blockade. The fishing zone was cut to 11 kilometers. In 2009, Israel formally declared a naval blockade. It's a legal instrument that lets it stop any ship bound for Gaza. The fishing zone shrank to 5.5 kilometers. In 2025, the Israeli military declared Gaza waters a no-go zone. 0 kilometers, zero access to Palestinians. This is what Palestinians have lost. Before October 7th, 2023, more than 6,000 people worked in fishing, with more than 2,000 vessels that supported over 100,000 people. Today, the fleet is at about 7% of pre-war capacity. Fishers have been targeted for years. Since October 2023, the UN has counted 210 killed. Israel's blockade denies Palestinians access to the Gaza marine field, roughly 30 billion cubic meters of natural gas, worth about $4 billion. Palestinians are not even allowed to...
Now you see what the whole bombing of the Gaza is about. This has nothing to do with Hamas or nothing. There's oil out there. They want it. And they need to not have to share it with the locals. They want to get rid of everybody so they could just make that whole Gaza Strip a big refinery and just mine the oil and the gas. Go ahead.
Swim. In July 2025, in extreme summer...
Right there, with that diabolical plan, people still just fill the stadiums with World Cup. People spending their life savings going all over the damn place to watch a bunch of fools kick a damn football. That doesn't mean nothing. They're talking about pray for Palestine, and you over celebrating some World Cup somewhere. Now, these is heathens, but I'm just showing you how diabolical this shit is. Imagine what they do to us. If there was blacks and Latinos on that beach, between Issachar, Judah, Benjamin, Asher, and Levi, we figure out some way to fish in the sand. That fish should be coming up on the shore. We know how to go in damn water. We'd have figured some way out against this shit. That fish should have been coming up on the shore. I'm next. Fry me next. Some shit would have happened. The Lord would have made a miracle. Fishes beach themselves under stress. Whales beach themselves. Dolphins, they do. Who's to say the Lord couldn't have just make, shark chase a whole school of fish, several school of fish, and they just come up on the beach? and you just go there and collect it, if that was Israelites. Because that's what the Lord did for us in the wilderness with quail and manna falling from you. Imagine you go to sleep one night, the next morning, just birds all over the ground. You didn't even have to kill it. You just had to take it, clean it, and cook it. I'm sure they wish they had a God like that now, Palestine. I'm sure you Arabs, Dilgum, Halam, and then Hakim and all that bullshit. I'm sure you wish you had a God like the Israelites now. I'm sure you wish you had the nigger God right now to make fish come out the water. I'm sure of it. Go ahead.
The Israeli military reiterated its ban on the people of Gaza entering the water. The blockade keeps Palestinians from the sea, and no one can reach them across it either. For 18 years, civilians have tried to break the Israeli military's siege at sea. The Free Gaza movement launched 31 boats between 2008 and 2016. 5 reached Gaza, all before Israeli commandos in 2010 boarded the Mavi Marmara in international waters and killed 10 activists. Since then, 0 flotillas have landed. In June 2025, the Madeleine was intercepted 185 kilometers offshore. In April 2026, Israel intercepted another flotilla in international waters near Greece, 1,100 kilometers from Gaza. The flotillas carry only a fraction of the aid a single truck can. They were never going to feed Gaza. They were trying to ask a question. The blockade usually answers in silence. Can you really seal off 2 million people from their own sea? A blockade of tall walls meant to keep you in is something you can see. A blockade you can't see is a sea you're not allowed to enter. Gaza has both.
What's that right? Put it back right there. That is so nice. That drone. Yeah, look at that drone shot there. Look at that thing right there, man. Bless the name of the Most High in Christ, brother. We ain't got to take up arms against these heathens. Their forefathers helped sell us into slavery. What, you sorry for them? You sorry? I know some of you all shed a tear when you all saw that coastline and they walking in the water trying to cool their feet. The Lord is returning everything they did to us to them, brother. The white man done boxed them in, brother. And you know what's coming next? He's killing whatever. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. He's gonna just close them down and kill them off and just take all the oil. And Trump knows it. And Trump is gonna lose that midterm. So he's trying to distance himself from Bibi, and Bibi playing along. But for how long? Go ahead, Shapat. Quickly,
I'm slowing on the draw.
You can kill the video if you want, all right? You line up the next question anyway. Go ahead.
Oh, I got it. Book of Amos, chapter 1, verse.
Aizen, you can go wash your hands, please, just so you don't pass it around, man. We all gonna be sniffing by Friday, by Saturday. Go ahead.
I will come. Verse 6. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Gaza, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they carried away captive the whole captivity to deliver them up to Edom.
Come on, man. I'll take that out. The 3 punishments for Gaza, man. And more is coming. It ain't reached its peak yet. More is coming, man, which is why you should just get out the oppressor's military and come find the truth. You know what I mean? So water 2 for that. Excellent precept. Give me my hand.
So I can say very quick.
Yeah, go ahead, Arwadi.
I don't see no difference in what the Israeli, the IDF was doing and what Donald Trump was doing on the Caribbean Sea down, close to Venezuela. Knocking off the boats and then, because of the oil refineries and everything.
Listen, you're not wrong at all. You're not wrong at all. Not one bit. You're not wrong. It's the same people, the same play, the same devil. And for Ryder, he just happens to be white. All right. We good? Go ahead, Mafia.
If I may, I was looking at that picture. I was like, is that a cloud of must?
I guess because they can't bathe. They can't do any water and wash. I don't understand that shit. Like, I don't know. Would Allah ain't play his phone bill? Y'all can't call that nigga up. Y'all can send him a tweet, a Vine. Y'all can send a nigga a direct message and tell him, well, come down now, Allah, because surely this is a time we need you. But, you need the nigga God. The problem is you hurt the nigga God's children. So you don't earn this blockade. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Doc.
Okay, it's from Trooper Mao Side says, Slack, I don't want if I may. Is going to a candlelight vigil lawful? My sister's dad just passed away and she invited me to the function she's having for him. Should I go?
Okay, you're going to something like that is a gathering for the dead. It's something that Israelites would do. Just like you would gather in somebody's born. It's a gathering for the memory of the dead, for a loved one. He says his sister or his rib?
His sister.
His sister's who?
His sister's father.
His sister's father passed. This is a close relative. This is somebody you're going there to show support for. Okay, there's nothing wrong with going to that gathering. The candlelight thing is lighting the can. It comes from the custom of All Souls or All Saints with putting a light is like metaphorical. It's like putting a light because this person's light is now out. So you lighten these candles for them. It's just metaphorical. It means nothing. You had to understand that shit means nothing. You don't have to light the candle. You could just go there and, show your face. Hey, come, my condolences, support, carry a drink. You know what I mean? You might have a conversation with somebody about, this brother who died. And, when I met him, he was a cool dude. He was always kind. You might want to offer words of comfort. So it's nothing wrong with you going to something like that. Just understand the candle lighting is, it means nothing. And it's a Catholic custom. What I want to ask him is, okay, are you going to a memorial or this person died recently and this is part of like a wake? That's what you all call it, right? A wake? Is this part of the wake in leading up to the burial? Or is this person died 5 years ago and this is our anniversary? Right? That would make a difference too. All right. Are we good to go? So now from the Gaza, right? Give me 1 Corinthians 9:24. Somebody else hold 1 Timothy 4:8. Bukwas, give me there's a video about how they forced these stores to close in Mexico. All right, I think I posted it. Hold on, I wonder if it's on the DCP. No, I think this is one I posted. You could check my page and see. All right. Give me that.
It should be on our page.
It should. I think this is one I posted on mine because this was something Captain Sakawa asked last week. I was explaining to him this whole thing with the World Cup is just about making money. It's about money for the elite, the whites of the earth, and nothing else. It's a big, it's a show, just like the UFC 250. The UFC 250 wasn't actual real life fighting going on in there because everybody know that fool Holkit or whatever his name is, he couldn't beat the guy who he beat, right? Apparently the brother who he beat is supposedly a little bit more dangerous than that. So this whole thing is a show. It's like a world exhibition and it's to make a ton of money. But it's not going to solve your everyday problems that's going on. It's not going to solve, the rising cost of living. It's not going to solve the war, the ending of that war in Iran that would give you, ease at the gas pump or at the grocery stores or anything like that. This is just a distraction, and it's also destruction for your people. It's distraction and destruction. Why is that? Because so many of our people who love this sport will devote their entire lives to it, will devote their lives, will get injured and be out of the damn World Cup and go into depression because they didn't make it and the career never recovered, or the amount of hate they would get. One brother, I know you all remember this thing, the last time the World Cup was in America in 94, Colombia was playing somebody. One player, his name was Escobar. He accidentally scored an own goal that caused Colombia to get kicked out of the World Cup. He went back to his country, brother. I think about 6 months later, he was in a bar Some idiot with a gun recognized him, started arguing with him, killed him because said, it's your fault we are the World Cup. No, you had to feel that for a second. Go ahead.
He scored a what?
He accidentally scored an own goal, meaning he was a defender. He was trying to clear the ball. The ball went into his own net. And from that loss, Colombia exited the World Cup. And for a people who this is a religion, this is like, oh my gosh, because sports replaces what? War. It replaces war. I'm sure I have enough time to go into it. But brother, these football teams, especially at a club level, I think I mentioned it before, they have stuff called firms or gangs that support the teams. In Italy, part of the mafia supports certain clubs, brother. I mean, you playing against one of them players, you'll have a physical altercation. You get a phone call in a few days. It done happened a few times. You could look up, you could also look up, I forget which World Cup this was, maybe 2002, where they're voting for the next World Cup. These FIFA officials are voting for the next World Cup. One Italian dude did not want to vote for this particular region to get it. The morning of the vote, he was found outside of his hotel room, sprawled out on the floor. They said he committed suicide. His wife said, this nigga will never commit suicide. Y'all killed him. They buried the story. They elected somebody in his place, and this nigga voted for what they wanted. You're familiar with Pele, right? You're familiar with Pele from Brazil. There was a time in Pele's career, he was what they would call persona non grata, which means you are not welcome here. Everybody in the world would say he's the king of football because of what he did. He was 17 years old, he was black, and he was punishing them European teams. And the referee would blow against him, they would kick him, they do all kind of things to him, and they still won the World Cup. Like, he didn't just represent any field. It was sort of like what Muhammad Ali did with boxing, where he wasn't just a boxer. Like, what he did, it changed how things were for black people in the sport. Pele later on, after he retired, came out and said FIFA is a mafia. They banned him from service for a year. Diego Maradona, you heard of him, from Argentina. He said the same thing. He went to a World Cup. They randomly tested him after the World Cup in America again in 1994 and found cocaine in his system, just randomly. He also said FIFA is a mafia, meaning they're all concerned with money. They don't care about nobody else. They're not really helping. A few years ago, some Africans came out and say countries like France and England are engaging in slavery because they're taking young Africans who's 12 and 13 because the family's so poor, they're paying the family like $100K for the kid and putting him in a coaching school since he's 10 and just bringing him up to 20, and then his family not really benefiting. His community is not benefiting. They said it's slavery. They dealt with that person too. They kind of banned them off because this thing is a machine that is really meant to keep you having strong emotions for the battle that's going on. Because if this battle wouldn't go on, you would find something else to fight for, to rage for. You get the point? You telling me gas prices is high. Yesterday was the anniversary of Brexit. You all know what Brexit is? Break it down for me, Bukrash.
Brexit is when the United Kingdom broke away from the European Union.
Because
it was too many brown people in there.
Because they were so racist. They said all the immigrants taking their jobs and they can't do nothing but the immigrants because they're part of the European Union. So in order to kick the immigrants out, they broke away from the European Union. This was 2016 or 17? 2016. They broke away from the European Union. COVID hit them. Ukraine war. And now Iran. And now they're crying. They want back in the European Union because we made a mistake. They changed 7 leaders, what the equivalent of the president, in 10 years. In 10 years, they've had 7 leaders. Yesterday or Monday, their leader, Keir Starmer, he took his wife in front of their parliament, in front of their Westminster, number 10 Downing Street, and cried and said, I'm done, I'm leaving. Just leaving. He just retired. Yeah, he said y'all could have this pile of shit over here because this thing is not making no sense. The world is crumbling. You doing the wave. You doing the Mexican wave because somebody put a ball in a net. It's a distraction towards your destruction. That's what this is. Go ahead, Shapat, please.
Question. Please don't laugh. I think I never knew this.
What's
the difference between England, Great Britain, United Kingdom?
It's not a funny question. I'm not gonna laugh because again, America is such a fishbowl and they provide everything here. Most people are not concerned with anything outside, which is why the sport that the world has played for the last 200 years is like a new wave in America now because people seeing the money. These players making £500,000 a week. Fuck you bouncing the basketball for? You get my point? So it's not a bad question. The United Kingdom is made up of 4 countries: Scotland, Britain, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Right? Ireland split into 2 because Southern Ireland did not want to report to London. They said, "Fuck you, we don't have no king. We're not reporting to you." And they had a civil war with Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland said, "We'll report to London." So they made a pact, agreement together to be ruled by London. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I thought you were talking about the group. I thought you were talking about the group. My bad.
The what?
No, I thought you were talking about the group in Ireland. My bad.
No. Which group? The IRA? Yeah, I think the IRA is what in in Southern Ireland, or that's Northern Ireland.
Southern Ireland.
That's Southern Ireland. I think they're staunch Catholics. They're very violent. There was bombing police and all kind of shit coming across doing terrorism in England. So them 4 countries make up the United Kingdom. Britain is part of the United Kingdom. You get the point? But the United Kingdom is ruled by London. London is headquarters down there. You get the point? Go ahead.
So Britain and England is the same thing.
Britain and England is the same thing. United Kingdom is Britain and England is interchangeable, like USA and America is interchangeable. It's the same thing, but United Kingdom is 4 countries, right? And they all came together and decided to leave the EU, which was the biggest mistake of their life. And now they're begging for it. And you see what's going on in Palestine. You see what's going on with Iran. You see what happened with Venezuela. The Caribbean is in a whole turmoil right now. Captain Sowap down there with Trinidad is on. Shah, you on? They'll tell you, brother. They just locked this brother up for speaking against the Hindus and the East Indians, and they took 3 weeks to lay a charge. They charged him this morning. He was just detained for 3 weeks. Right or wrong, Shah?
So I guess I hear me.
I hear you fine.
Come.
Come on, bring it out. What's going on down there with the East Indians and the protests and all this thing?
Well, a lot of things. It had the East Indian Samaru, right? He say I wish them police. I wish somebody could kill them police and thing, and they put him in a detention center.
And this is not the Johan brother. This is somebody else.
The same thing arriving from the summer. All right. So
from the shooting.
Yeah, the shooting. The father will get locked up. The East Indian. He say he want them police and them dead, like unalive them.
But they killed his son. They executed his son. His son was a criminal. His son was nobody upstanding, but he's an East Indian. And of course, black people came out on behalf of the East Indian because the East Indian had a sister who was his raid, and the sister got shot up. She in a wheelchair and all that type of shit. They executed this cat. So people that are now out there speaking against the government, because in addition to that, Trinidad was an oil and gas rich country. None of that wealth is coming to the people. It's being sold. Done broke away from the alliance with Venezuela. America is ruling the damn country, and it's in turmoil. But yet still, we forget our pain because of World Cup. We forget our pain because now you could feel some sort of self-esteem because your team or your country won, or people who you support, because some people country ain't in the World Cup. You get the point? Now, instead of realizing we need to separate from heathens, because Trinidad or Jamaica or El Salvador is not in the World Cup, Trinidad and Jamaica might support the Ghanaians or the Africans because physically the brothers and sisters from El Salvador or some other Chile might support Spain instead of their fellow brothers. Not that it all matters, because at the end of this thing, the white man is going to be, ridiculously richer, and we are still going to be poor and suffering. Give me that I.S.U.P.K right video out. Go 1 second. Go ahead, Shapat.
Slide, if I could, I told you I was doing my bus for the FIFA game for the World Cup, and the crowd is absolutely ridiculous. How many Ubers they got up there? Uber that rented all the buses that they can. They got Uber buses, everything. I went inside to get some food. There was no food left. I mean, it was absolutely crazy, and they were still bringing more food, but when we got there, they didn't have no food.
It's a lot of money, you could look up how much $1 billion America is scheduled to make over this shit. All right, go with the video.
The government forced everybody to close their shops to not make money, so that FIFA people buy from FIFA.
Oh, that's why everything's closed.
That's why they're protesting. Yeah, that's.
Wait. So
have you heard about protests in Mexico about this? I know Izan may have heard because we clued in with different news outlets. But have you all heard about the protests in the World Cup? No, but before this, have you heard anything about it? Go ahead, Shapat.
I watch a different news though.
Go ahead, break it down.
Well, I was seeing how they were talking about how they couldn't watch it like they wanted to, and it was like a one big giant place where everybody came to watch it. But other than that, they was having an issue with it.
Well, there's always people who can't go because of the price. But this year, the ticket prices were significantly higher, right? They have something called dynamic pricing, which means they could just raise it tomorrow. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Just think that. But this is what's going on here. This woman is saying they're closing the stores around the stadium that would sell drinks and beers. Remember, this is an event. So you looking now, it's a windfall. It's like, oh, they're hosting. Let me order extra inventory. I might could put an extra $1 on a beer, and they come there and they get their beer. They said they let them close everything. They're not allowed to sell locally. You have to buy everything in the stadium, which means FIFA have a contractor with, coming in with the goods and you buying there. And anybody know anything about buying something at a store, the movie theater? I mean, forget about it. You go in there with a backpack. Anybody go to watch a movie in a backpack? Yeah, me too. Me too. Don't worry what's in here. Don't worry at all what's in here. Go ahead, Bukwash, quickly.
This is a minute ago. I knew this brother who had a sports memorabilia shop, and he was telling me once when he got it, if the Ravens or the Steelers won the Super Bowl, he could retire
because of how much they would buy.
No, and all three of them, or two of them won, but one won twice.
So he was good.
He was good.
Now imagine the windfall it would be, and this is in Mexico. Imagine the windfall it would be. They say the first Mexico game was the most watched and the biggest stadium, the biggest attended game in the history of the damn tournament. It was the most watched across all sports. So imagine the windfall it could be for I.S.U.P.K. You don't want I.S.U.P.K. to come over the border. Let them make economy. Let them make some money. But listen to what she said.
All the businesses.
Yes, so that FIFA makes money.
So no one buys from them.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's why they protested.
Sí, los maestros, los farmers todos están protestando porque forzaron a todos cerraron su negocio para que la FIFA.
The farmers are protesting because they were forced to close their business. Go ahead.
Sí, ¿tú crees?
Eso es abuso, bro.
No,
Eso es abuso.
Protestando.
Now makes sense, guys, why they're fucking protesting. Before I was thinking, why no one is selling beers here? Why there's no every stand like street sellers? That's against the free market. Mexico without cars and without people.
Now, pause right there. Go back to the street, the empty street. Now, anybody who's been around any type of sports, that street is supposed to be full with umbrellas And whether it's ices, tacos, t-shirts, people selling because it's economy. America say, fuck y'all. I'm gonna take it all. This is a cruel place. This is more cruel. They make this video, they go into the game. They're not at the protest. You get the point? They ain't protesting the shit. It's like, oh man, it makes sense. We can't get no beers, no alcohol. Anyway, they're going to the game, man. They're just giving you some news. But they don't give a damn, brother. And neither should you about anything, because if you didn't have World Cup, you probably would be fighting somebody else. You probably would, the reflecting pool would be the least of somebody's worries are. They elected a mayor in DC, brother. That would be the least of your worries. You get the point? Because you would turn all that anger and frustration on somebody else. Give me 1 Corinthians 9 and 24. Isaiah, you had the bread and circus? Give me bread and circus real quick too. Whoever had the precept, read it quick. We write on any time, all right? Give me 1 Corinthians 9 and 24, or if you have bread and circus, go ahead and read it out.
Come. It's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 24.
Go ahead.
Know ye not that they which run in a run, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize?
Right. Don't you know that they which run in a race, they all run. Everybody playing in that World Cup, they're all playing. But only one going to receive the prize out of all them damn teams. And out of that one is always going to be one. And you're running a race, there's one person going to win. Not everybody's going to win. One person. Even if that one team does win, they get a ton of money. I forget how much $1 million they get each round they advance, and they divide it up between the team. That shit ain't doing nothing for you sitting home, screaming your lungs out, throwing something at the damn TV. Ask me, I know. That ain't doing nothing for me but setting up your damn pressure. You get the point? Go ahead.
Come. So run that ye may obtain.
Right? So run that you will obtain. Meaning what? You wanna enter a race that you could get something, that you could, win something, and you could benefit from this thing. Not have to sell ICs outside a game to feed your family. You should now have a nation where you could just tax everybody else. You could just do that thing. What do you think? What do you think the Bible said? It said the gates of the kingdom of heaven is going to be open day and night to receive the forces of the Gentiles. Meaning they're going to be bringing tribute to us. They're going to be bringing the gold and the riches and the wealth and the lamb and the beef, and they're going to be bringing it to us. Why would you care about anything else? Because of bread and circus. Give me bread and circus real quick.
Bread and circus is a political concept describing the use of superficial appeasement and mass entertainment to distract the public from underlying societal issues.
You understand? Superficial appeasement and mass entertainment to distract the public from what? From the anniversary of January 6th. From Brexit. I talked to Captain Carathia. He didn't even know the World Cup was going on when it just started. He was like, usually in England, it's big. He say, people ain't really talking about it that much. And they ain't talking about it that much because they're under pressure. I'm going to tell you something. I'm glad they ain't talking about it. And I'm going to tell you why. Them white men in England, you go home and beat their wives if England lose. You could go look it up. Every time England plays, they have a campaign. Don't hit your wife. Don't bust her lip. England won the first game. You know what white woman activist from Britain came out and said? Thank you, England, for winning so we could sleep tonight. And white men used to come home drunk and beat the piss out of them bros, bust them up, and it's a national thing. It's normal. It's a normal thing. Well, you know what? So them white women don't got to get their lip bust. Poverty got to come to the white man. Brexit, y'all worried now. Y'all, we should have never left. No problem. Now you're poor. Now you're suffering, and that's good. You Arabs, you sold us into slavery and mocked us and with blackface, and you should go do some research on the Arab Hollywood, the industry in over there with the Arabs with Hollywood, how they would paint their face black, and all the bad characters would have a black face. You should go do some research on that. No problem. Do that on the beach now. Do that on the beach. Play 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Play 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and see if you ain't get an AK blowing off your ankle because of what you did to us. What's happening in the earth, brother? The Lord is squeezing this thing together because he's about to visit this place. He's about to visit this place, and this place is going to erupt into turmoil. And America is on the verge of it too, which is why Trump is lying about the Iran deal. 1 minute he says good, gas drop. Iran come out and say, we don't know nothing about no deal, gas go back up. He say it's good again. Iran say, yeah, we getting 24 billion. They're like, what the fuck is he talking about? This place is getting ready to erupt. The World Cup here is to make sure people don't lose their damn mind for the next 6 weeks or how much ever long it is. Any more on it, Brother and Circus?
Political corruption or a decline in civic duty. It suggests that pacifying a population prevents unrest.
Say that last part again.
It suggests that pacifying a population prevents unrest.
It suggests that pacifying a population prevents unrest. Think about South America with what Trump was doing last year. You think anybody is remembering them boats right now? You think anybody thinking about Maduro or Chavez with World Cup on the screen? No. Which lets you know what you think they're doing as people glued to the screen. You got 4 or 5 games a day, 90 minutes. What do you think they're doing on the back end? It's a distraction for your destruction. Let me get this last one. 1 Timothy 4 and 8. And then we're done. It'll be 1 Timothy 4 and 8.
The book of Timothy, the book of 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
For bodily exercise profiteth little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is and of that which is to come.
Right. So now I'm using this in the I'm not using this in the terms of working out. Of course, this is a precept for that. If you think working out means you're going to be, you're going to be victorious, the Lord had to be with you. You get the point? But I'm using it in terms of that display, that event for their gods and that distraction. That thing profited little. It's not going to change our economies. They already closed the streets in Mexico. I would ask you, brothers and sisters who living in a city where they have games playing, Philadelphia, Atlanta, Miami. If you're up there in Canada, you're on the West Coast. Tell me what's going on. Are those local businesses benefiting? Or are they not? I already told you, I'll go look for the homeless people and see if you could find them. I guarantee you can't. You saw that street in Mexico. It's clean. It's gone because they want to make the tourists comfortable. But this thing is not going to help you in any damn way but make you feel good for a time. The brother up there in Philly, Mathamiad, went to one of the Brazil games last weekend and interviewed this Asherite sister. And he asked, he said, well, Brazil won. She's like, yeah. Say, well, let me ask you this. How does that help poverty in Brazil? She stopped. She said, well, it just helps our moral, but it doesn't help the poverty. You could see the light went off in her head. And I was like, brother, that's a genius thing to do. If you brothers and sisters, you could get out there and just interview these people as they come out feeling like they want a war. Because these games are to replace war. Without it, you would be looking for your like kind, forming your nation, and waiting on your king to return so you can go to war. But with everything on the screen now, you go from NBA to NFL to the World Cup, brother. I mean, it's going to be distraction after distraction. And we're going to be all the more destroyed. The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. With that, pass the class over to priest and officer Shapak.
Glasses on this.
Listen, man, you ready?
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yahanna. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister, rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. It's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Means tenth in Hebrew and is pronounced Ma'asherah. 10% of any penny, of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation. Memorial blowing of trumpets, first day of the 7th month, Friday, September the 11th, 2026. You can find this in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 and 25. Also, we're in cookout season. First cookout coming up is Nashville, Tennessee. That's the weekend of July 4th. Make sure you get your, if you haven't already, make sure you book your hotels. I'm saying get your travel arrangements together. Also, we got the next one after that is the Midwest Fire Weekend in Chicago, Illinois. That's from July 30th to October the 4th. You know what I'm saying? Also, we got cookouts coming up after that. Come on, sir. With that, I say Major, which means to stand. We'll give a courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Command Shabbat. Barak.
How about me? I'm Shabbat.
So, which means to turn. Sister May stand. We'll give a courtesy salute to the sister Men of Israel. Mount Shabbat. Yahanna, plant the Smith.